our Vampire Masquerade campaign titled The First Night, Episode 3. Before we begin, I would like to reintroduce our players and characters.
Hi, I'm Marianne. I'll be playing Siobhan York. She's a wealthy gallerist from the UK with a taste for the criminal life.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'll be playing Christopher Falcone. He's a Boston born and bred from Northern. He's a wannabe mafia trying to get into the mob.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I'll be playing Sean Dempsey. Irishman, punk, getaway driver.
That's our players. Last time we left them, or we left Shiv outside the master's estate as she's ready to go undercover as a waiter at this party where they're going to hopefully successfully do their heist. We're going to go directly into the scene as she's standing outside, a bit boggled by something she just discovered. So we're going to go directly into the scene. You can't remember?
No, but it's really strange because I should remember. I would remember. Yeah, maybe the Friday night was too rough, and she simply can't remember it. I think that's where her mind is going.
Is he enough explanation? It's been some very, wet evenings, so it's quite possible something happened that you don't remember.
Yeah.
The gates open slowly. These massive, beautiful cast iron gates into the lavish manor, which is the master estate. You see, it's beautifully lit. You clearly see there is the catering car from the Royal Blue. People coming, going. You obviously also spot the security personnel, which are dressed in black suits, very professional, very high-end security.
All right. She has like a black bob kind of wig on and black glasses, and I think I'll approach the rest of the Royal Blue crew, or at least walk towards them to blend in with them and walk inside to the house.
You see clearly there's a coordinator, a tall, dangly fellow. Obviously he's balding, but he's in very high, deep denial. A very thin moustache. He reeks of something that you at this point despise. A certain country in a specific continent.
Oh no.
As he waves his delicate hands and Charles, move them trays, move it immediately. I do not hello evening. We have a job to do.
Excuse me, mister.
Oh, pardon.
I'm Mary Cruz. I guess I'll be reporting to you for tonight.
He has a headset, the 1996 kind of headset, so it's quite chunky. It's not one of those small little delicate ones. It's a big Madonna mic.
Nice.
From the Vogue tour. He's wearing a very shiny blue suit. He's with a clipboard and several papers, and he's like, the name, mademoiselle, the name.
Mary Cruz.
D'accord. You will report to the kitchen.
Right away. Yes, sir.
Mrs. Patterson is your chief of the evening.
Miss Patterson. Is there anything that needs to be carried inside that I can take with me?
One moment, mademoiselle. What is this? What is this? He points at your coat, your royal blue.
My clothes, sir.
Merde.
The uniform?
But clearly this is not your size, sir.
No, I think the washing, well, the ones that wash the clothes or someone, they must have given me the wrong size.
This is not acceptable. Merde! He curses, very Frenchly. So this is your responsibility, mademoiselle. This is not okay.
I'm really, really sorry. It won't happen again.
Ugh! You see, he grabs you, very like by the arm, jolts you towards him, turns you around, and you see he has these little pins he picks out of his pocket, and he starts pinning the back of your jacket very professionally.
Oh.
And he pulls at it. You're feeling a little bit violated because he treats you like a puppet.
Yeah. I want things to go smoothly, so I'll just like hold it down. I keep it in.
And when he's done, well then, Mademoiselle Cruz.
Yes, sir.
Make your presence known in the kitchen. We do not have all night. Don't dilly-dally. I do not appreciate it.
Sure. I'll try and get away from this horrible man.
You see a younger fellow. He gives you like a nod of sympathy as he carries several trays of hors d'oeuvres towards the main doors of the building. Clearly now it is no servants' entrance. There are no guests yet.
Right.
You see this, not cleaners, but you see this obviously other staff as well. You seem like this bar staff, not just you servers, but bar staff. So again, you see security. As you enter the great hall, which as you see on the schematics, is a very long, grand hall.
Yep.
It's very square. It's a manner that has not like a baroque or very Victorian round curves. It's very masculine. It's very squared off in its architecture. It's very the deep browns and the hint of browns and golds. It's clearly a man's manner. The flooring is polished, probably oak. It's gorgeous. That in some spaces, when you go into the different rooms, you see then they're beautifully tiled, like a Roman palace. In the different rooms, it's very it's exquisite. And in the great hall, you also see paintings. There's flowers, decorations. It's not modern.
Right.
It feels like early 1900s, late 1700s, because she's an artist, like she knows art.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire the chandeliers and everything, it feels very old.
Right.
You see the guy.
Nope.
No. The guy that walks beside you, clearly he's also heading his booty to the kitchen. So he tallies off through the lounge. He's like, follow me.
Can I carry something?
You no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's if I let go now, I'm worried I'm gonna lose something, drop something, and then Louis is gonna tear me a new one.
Louis, is that
twice?
That was the okay.
That's
noted.
That's the big man himself, the maitre d' Louis. Party planner extraordinaire.
Right. I've only done like very small things for Royal Blue before, so I haven't, nothing this scale. And no, I have not met Mr. Paris before.
Right. Well, you'll soon find out that he's an acquired taste. He snickers and looks around like, maybe he hear that. Ooh, I don't want to get in trouble. Right. So you've done some serving before. Obviously, you're here at the Royal Blue, so I'm guessing you have.
Yes.
You know what you're doing. It looks like you're a bit panicked.
No, I think I'll be fine. I'll done a little like bartending in cafes. So
right,
people are people, right? Rich or poor.
Sure. Yeah, I haven't got my assignment yet. I don't know which of the rooms I'm assigned to. So it would be cool if we had the same room. Like we could keep each other's back, if something goes wrong.
Yeah, and look out for the man.
So I'm like, I just, it's like, this is a job you have to do. I'm an aspiring actor, by the way.
Oh, I sing.
You do? Oh, that's excellent. I wish I had the voice for it, because then I could do, Broadway shows. like the film musicals and stuff, and I love them. But I sound like somebody's raping a crow, so you don't want that on stage.
No, definitely not. Have you been in
No.
anything?
He's probably no. It's like an offbeat kind of play. You know, I've done some of the Shakespeare's. I've done Hamlet. I was the
So that's a big one, isn't
second
it?
god on the third act.
Well,
So, but one day,
you have to
one
start.
day.
You have to start somewhere.
I'm only 19. I'm just. We're gonna get it.
Things will happen for you.
We're
I'm
gonna
sure of
get
it.
it. Yeah.
Good
He
things.
gets a bit excited and he almost drops the stuff as you walk towards the kitchen. The kitchen is packed. You see the bustle of the royal blue. You see the chefs are there. They're not making the food, but they're plating the food and doing the little like warm sauces and stuff. And there's 3 of them. They're working. The kitchen is massive. It's grand. It's white marble. It's very French country style / a bit of Victorian manner. It's very white. It's very marbly. It's very high ceiling. Again, it's very grand. It's again the floor is tiled, very Roman, smaller tiles. For your keen eye for arts and decoration, just this kitchen alone, we're probably talking around 1996. We're probably talking around $60,000 to $70,000.
Even for Shiv doesn't have a kitchen like that. No. Maybe, yeah. I'm just thinking this whole vibe that I'm getting from the house kind of feels like families' estates back in the UK, but obviously a little bit more forward.
Oh, it's very high end.
Yeah.
You see a lady dressed in a blue suit, but skirt, hair in a bun, clearly, and she's also with the mic. Again, she doesn't have the clipboard, but you see she's writing down, and you see it's a schematic of the house, and names are being put in where their rooms are, where they're going to serve.
Right.
And she's checking it to her staffing, like the staffing papers of the evening.
Yeah. Miss Patterson?
Yes. Your name. She's shuffling
Cruz.
papers. Yeah.
Cruz. Mary Cruz.
Mary Cruz. Ah, yes. I have you in the dining room. Based on your papers, you have extensive serving, you have classic serving, you have white glove training.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I see you worked on super yachts. You worked.
Yeah, I have
several
great balance.
Right. So, because it's going to be a bit more formal feel in the main dining room in the beginning of the evening. It's not white glove, but I'm going to expect that kind of service. Do your job. Don't be seen. Be polite. You know the drill. I don't need to tell you, Miss Cruz. You've done this before. And she stops. Can you turn for me, Miss Cruz? She stops. She drops her papers. Can you turn?
I'll do a twirl.
Right. Okay, we can't do anything about that. Are they necessary? She points to the glasses.
I don't have my lenses with me. Is it a problem?
I'm not loving the aesthetic, Miss Cruz. I'm not loving it at all. But hopefully you can just be invisible, right? That's your job. Just be invisible so nobody sees that monstrosity that's now resting on your nose. I don't know how to tell you that was a good idea, but it's not for you, girl.
Okay. Well, thank you for that input. Yes.
Yes, that was free of charge. You're gonna work that room with Henderson, Mr. Henderson over there. He's one of our seasoned waiters, so you'll be fine.
Excellent.
Right. Time to time. So everything kicks off now. It's around about 5, 6. Gosh, I can't remember when you were there. Was it 5 or 6?
I don't know. I don't think we talked about timing.
The storyteller is like,
I was about to ask you when we started because I couldn't remember either.
No, did we? The party started at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're here at 6.
Okay. Yeah. 8 to 12. Cool.
Yeah. So check in with Mr. Henderson, see where he wants you. You're going to work directly under him. If you have any more problems, don't bother me. Figure it out. And don't get Louis on your neck. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Get them tips, girl. Get them tips. She dismisses you abruptly. And then she's over to the other guy that you were talking to. And you see he's cringing. Because she's
just
like that.
I'll just like give him a little wink as he goes to her. I guess I'll go over to this Miss Henderson.
Mr. Henderson.
Sorry, did you say Miss?
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Not Mr. Anderson, but Mr. Henderson.
Henderson. Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's a grown fellow, handsome, between his 40s and his 50s somewhere, if you're going to an educated guess. Brown hair, a bit of salt and pepper in his temples, a very neat groomed beard, average height, average build. He has a pleasant look. He looks, well, not cold, professional. Yeah, he's got a good vibe to him. And you see he's just, there should be a big, obviously the room is made for a big, long dining table.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly that has been removed for this evening. And there's set up a smaller standing table.
Right. So basically canapes walking around.
Yeah, amuse-bouche, canapes.
Yep.
You see there's a champagne bar set up, but wine sommeliers will be walking around topping off. But there's a champagne bar where different types of very high-end champagnes can be like enjoyed, tasted, and asked for. The room again, it screams lucrative manor. It's beautiful, massive windows, heavy drapery. The ceiling has all these beautiful skirtings and marble rosettas in the ceiling and big ass chandelier. It's gorgeous.
As I walk from the kitchen to the dining room, I do want to, and as I walk around the house, I will be looking out for bathrooms and like just the lay of the land. I know I've have them on the schematics, but still just like getting familiar with my surroundings.
Right. Anything
and keeping an eye. No, not yet. I think obviously when people are trickling in, I will want to see if I recognize people, maybe, because I kind of like that type of information. Yep.
Right. So I'll just say, like, for the first half an hour to 45 minutes is just getting, introduced to Mr. Henderson and your job, where he wants you, how he wants the hors d'oeuvres to be served. He's going on the fact that you're supposed to be a very white glove service, so he doesn't give you hell of a lot of information because he expects you to know these things.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking that based on Shiv's background and
she might very well know.
Yeah. So I don't think that she's not intimidated by this setup.
No. Obviously because of her pedigree, yeah. It's like she's been on the other end, but now she sees, oh gosh, they actually ask a whole hell of a lot of these servers.
Yeah.
It's
maybe more appreciative.
Maybe more appreciative in the future.
Yeah.
45 minutes later, I'm guessing again, is she then just, because you're basically told, because you've been prepping for 45 minutes to an hour, it's just like right now you can just go have a cigarette, do what you need to do, and in like 10-15 be ready to go, because then Miss Masters, who is also co-hosting this, will just want a briefing of if everything's on point.
Right. If I have 15 minutes, I will probably go outside Not on the front, but the back, because she hasn't seen the back. She's only, again, seen the schematic. So I think if she's going to have a smoke break, that's where she'll be. If possible.
It's a beautiful garden. It's a patio area. It's beautiful. There's no pool or anything. There's a fountain, benches, and rose garden. It's beautiful. Beautiful big trees. It's very stately. And again, you're now the 14th of September, I think we are the 14th now. It's still very pleasant in the evening. It's not super warm, but it's not going to full on fall yet. So it's nice. You don't really have to have a coat now. You're completely fine.
Yeah. I think I'll just walk around and with my cigarillo and enjoy the air and the quiet time before it starts. But I am keeping a watch on my time.
Yeah,
because I don't want to fuck things up from the beginning.
You see some birds flying in to take their night in the big trees in the garden, like flocks of them, sparrows flying in to rest their tired wings out of a day of foraging, and you can hear them around you, and it's nice. Reminds you of home. And she do so. She can do Hold on, I need to find the couch sheets. Still getting used to the new system. I want to say perception awareness, but I can't say that because we don't do that. But you're gonna do a wits resolve. No, wits insight. No, resolve. Insight. Wits insight.
That's 2 10s.
That is enough, my dear. Is she standing, sitting?
Standing, but kind of leaning on the. If I'm by the fountain, just leaning, and towards the. I don't know. Is it bench
around
kind of structure around it?
Yeah. You see, it's a massive stallion again. There's a theme here again. This is a massive horse. In the fountain itself, and the water comes around it and out. Yeah, it's grand. You're standing there. All of a sudden, you hear. Do you think they're all in family? Do you think they're all in family? Or are they all related? Do you think so?
I'll look towards the voice.
Behind you, out of the dark, you see something that looks between 12 or 35. Very hard to tell the age. The height is around 160. It's a big, curly head of hair with some purple or green streaks in it. It's an oversized blouse with poofy arms. You see there's some stockings, clearly too big, and some very ill-fitting pumps.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. This was what I referred to as 2 10s. Sorry, he's commenting my dices. Sorry. Okay.
Big eyes, freckles, and just staring at the trees. Do you think it's the mamas and the papas and all the babies? Do you think they all sleep together like a big family? You think they do that? Do you think they do that?
Yes. Why shouldn't they?
Oh.
I don't think animals are that different to us.
I would be very sad if they didn't. Very sad indeed.
Well, have you ever seen a nature documentary about where the birds and the mamas are on top of the little ones?
Oh, I do like dolphins.
Oh, dolphins.
Someone says.
Very different from birds, but yeah, they are marvelous creatures.
They also have big families, and they have their babies and the mamas and the papas, and they're together always. Oh.
Do you know a lot about dolphins?
No.
Oh.
She seems childlike in her demeanor.
Sounds like it as well.
She stares at you with these iridescent eyes. They feel like pools, and they are almost like you feel not nauseous, but almost like you feel a bit lightheaded staring into them. Like you feel almost like your cigarette is like flipping out of your fingers for a moment. Like almost like
Right.
they're like it's staring into an abyss of color.
I think I've just like stabilized myself if I feel this way towards the stone, marble, whatever it's made of. A fountain thingy. Sorry, I can't remember what it's called.
She says, "Oh, princess, beautiful princess, are you okay? Are you okay?"
Yeah.
She goes towards you and grabs your hand. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. Everything's fine. Thank you.
Oh, I
Are
hope
you-
so. I hope so. I hope everything is going to be okay. You know, because like last time, it was so hard. She stares around like over her shoulder.
I guess you're here often? Are you referring to a party? What? I'm sorry.
No, I don't live here. I don't like this place. I gotta go now. I'm not supposed to talk to you. Bye, princess.
Bye, Mace.
You see, she tries to walk with these ill-fitted pumps. It's like she shovels them like kids would do. They're not oversized, but they're ill-fitting. She walks like she's on drugs. Like stumbles around.
I guess she kind of, the quirkiness kind of reminds me of Michelle Jade's daughter, who I kind of is the only kid I think I can relate to right now.
As you see, she walks towards the patio, these massive glass patio doors. You recognize a figure standing there, calling her. It's Mr. Price. He's dressed in a suit. He looks very proper. White shirt, black tie, black suit. And he looks concerned.
It's
as
a
he
theme
calls
with him.
Trixie. Yeah, Trixie. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I didn't talk to the people I'm not supposed to talk to. She shouts.
If I hear it, I probably just like snicker for myself because, yeah. I'm guessing she was just not supposed to talk with the waiters and the staff, so yeah. And if she only knew.
You see, he clearly sees you. He rests his eyes on you for a second, and then he takes his arm very caringly around the shoulders of the girl called Trixie and steadies her in. Very compassionate.
Like family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, intimately. Like someone that knows this person would do that. Like you wouldn't be comfortable with somebody you didn't know touching you in that, like, hey, let me help you this close.
Okay. Yeah, I'll finish up my cigarette and go inside. Duty calls.
And before long, you see Miss Ophelia Masters. She's dressed in a powder pink gown. It looks like silk. Diamonds dripping in rows around her neck. A big diamond bracelet. Her hair is put up in a very typical 1996 hairdo with some curls on the side. She looks like a pink dream. A soft pink dream. You clearly get the feeling that she knows you're there, but she's giving you no attention.
Yeah, and
She's talking to the Louis and the other head of staff. And
Right.
she seems very content and very happy. Yeah, this sounds good. This sounds great. Well, now I would like some service with drinks and champagne to get to the main hall because guests are now coming. Mr. Masters will be entering the party approximately 8:20. And he will make a speech, and after that we will start the serving in the different rooms. It's not formal, but we like the formal atmosphere.
So speech, cool. Yeah, I think Shiv, in her Shiv's mind, she's trying to like fit in this event for what's going to happen during this party. So I think she's definitely going to aim for after the speech and maybe a little time after that, just to get everyone comfortable before anything happens.
We're going to cut scene to the boys. You in the car.
I
Are you at the
spy.
location?
Yes, we're on a location. About, I think, half a block down the 2 blocks down the street. Quite not too far away, but enough away. So, yeah.
You're not there like in 2 seconds. Oh, we were just in the neighborhood. There's a lot of gas leaks here in the Fine Manor district.
No, but yeah, it's good to be nearby in case anything goes horribly wrong.
Tits up.
Plus, you have to be
sure.
close enough to tap into the phone line without having anyone else along the phone line other than the house that you're tapping into.
Yeah. So we found the nearest how do you say it, connection box with phone lines.
Are you already tapped in? I'm guessing you kind of have to be, because
Yeah.
you don't know when she's gonna call.
Exactly. So I will probably
So
have
that's,
to roll.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Let me see. Intelligence.
I was leading up to that.
And technology or craft.
I would say technology, because it's actually understanding how this works, the technological part of it.
The techno thingy part of it.
Techno disco.
2 successes. I'm thinking of maybe doing a willpower roll.
I'm not happy with 2. I would 3 and over would be a success. 2
Then
is a
I
bit
do a
dodgy.
willpower roll and reroll the 2 real 2 dice. And that gives me another success. So yeah, 3.
Then you're all right. You feel confident that you are now tapped into the wire.
Yeah.
That you will intercept the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
All good, Sean.
All good.
Wait.
I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with H.
All right. So they're enjoying themselves and having a hell of a good time in the car, bored as F. We're going to go back to the manor as the party now is getting going because guests are arriving. And Shiv is actually quite thankful she's in disguise because there are guests here that she knows by a family name, if not super personal.
Yeah, I just like I know that her disguise is pretty in your face, but that's kind of the purpose. She wants to stand out so much that they won't recognize that it's her. So reverse psychology. Haha.
Yeah, and it is also you also know at these parties as a guest yourself. It's like when do you actually stare at the help?
You don't.
You don't. You just don't. They're not interesting. There's so many other more interesting people that you want to like impress or chit chat with than the help.
Do I need to roll for who I recognize, or is it just I recognize people? Because
You know they are like fine families in finance and investments and brokers and such. None that like screams, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get busted."
it's not. Nothing intimate. Like no people she knows intimately.
No.
No. Good.
Mm-mm. And the party creaks along. And now and again, obviously, you see Miss Masters. You know she's watching you, but not watching you.
I'll try not to watch or notice her, kind of. So, and
You
I think
also
that's
see-
also with Aiden Price as well.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
don't want to know them.
Yeah, you get the feeling that he's also keeping an eye on you. You see he's also trying to wrangle in this little head of hair, a small person that's very excited. Almost like he's trying to distract her from something. There's a weird atmosphere in the room. Strange.
Yeah, I'll just try and do my job.
On the dot, 20 minutes past 8 o'clock, there's a gong. Because it's a manor, and they have gongs.
Of course.
Miss Masters encourage people to enter the dining room and in the hall. And not before long, you see Mr. Master is coming down the staircase, glass in hand, suited up. He's a powerful figure of a man. He demands attention and presence. He's a silver fox. He's good looking. He's aged fine. You think it's somewhat a bit absurd that he is the father of Miss Masters, because you're trying to do the math in the head. Like, he was young when he had her.
Okay.
Yeah, he was young. Not like, oh my god, he was 12, but he must have been a bit young.
Right.
And he starts off, well, good evening, friends. I'm so happy that you all could take time out of your busy schedules and lives to be here for this small gathering and celebration this evening. I would like to thank my daughter specifically for her help and aid in these sometimes troubled times. You all been here with us through thick and thin, and I do yet again appreciate that you're here in this hour of triumph. You all know what I'm speaking of, so I will not go in lengthy details about that. I hope you all enjoy the food and the drinks and each other's company throughout the evening. And, well, I will not take up more of your precious time with me. Chit-chatter, let's have fun and drink and be merry. Toast. And he's like, ka-ching, clink. Then meanwhile, what does Siobhan do?
Siobhan probably tops people's glasses off if they need that.
They just stand like that. They don't even look at you.
No.
You see the entree.
Yeah. It is a little early. She still wants to give the party a little love and time, and get a little more alcohol down their throats before the show starts. But she is, though, a little curious to like, she can see who she knows out here, but it's a great collection of people, and there's a lot more than the limited guest list that we saw.
Oh yeah. You see,
And that
clearly, yeah, there are individuals here that you haven't seen.
Yeah, and that tickles Siobhan's curiosity a little bit. So, does she remember if Miss Patterson, if she had, because she had a clipboard, right? Did she have a guest list? Did the French douche have a guest? Like, does she remember or noticed any lying around?
Well, now she can't be sure. Maybe, kind of. Maybe.
I think I'll if everyone is topped off, I think I'll take a little tour into the kitchen.
Yep.
To see if I can notice or find the missing guest list. Yeah.
Well, here you see the waiters and the cooks are hard at work because people are hungry and they are constantly being served with all the things they would want to need. And Miss Patterson is directing it like it's an orchestra.
Right. Is there any way for me to, without her noticing, or maybe not, to get close enough to see if she has something more interesting, paper-wise?
You can try, but it's a stretch, my dear.
Yeah.
If they're a bit like hush-hush about the guest list, do you think they would be laying it?
No, I would assume that she would have it in the clipboard if she had it. If not, I'm guessing it's the French guy that has it. Where is the French guy? Do I see where he is?
Well, he bobs around. He's all over the place right now. The last time we saw him, he was at the champagne bar, clearly giving instructions and telling somebody doing a shit job.
Of course.
As he is. He's French.
Yeah. Okay.
No offense to French people at all, but this is because they had a job in Paris. French people are awesome.
I think maybe if I can't be away from the dining room too long, I guess, so I will just find my way back there, and I think within the hour I will try and do my job. And in the meanwhile, I will try and keep an eye out for him. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
The time trickles away for the boys as well, waiting. It's a very long wait.
Sorry.
Nothing much happens, so they can just wait a little bit longer more. Back at the party, it seems very impossible to get a hold of whatever Miss Patterson or Louis is holding on to. But as you kind of you're looking around, looking around corners, trying to not ooh, I'm looking around a corner, but you're trying to being sneaky and stealthy about it. Yet again, you hear this squeaky voice saying, "Do you find it?"
Which direction does the voice come from? Is she in my face, or is she behind me, or
behind you?
All right. I don't think you're supposed to talk to me, and I don't think I'm supposed to talk to you. So I'll just go in this direction.
But I miss you.
Sure. Enjoy the party, miss.
But where are the sweet princes?
And I'm trying to ignore her. And I'll just walk. Okay, that's super strange. And so much has been weird here that I'm just I'm actually wondering, is she referring to Chris and Sean? And if so, what the fuck? Okay. That's strange. No, I'm going to ignore her. Yep. I don't want to cause a scene.
You feel a bit flustered, and you kind of almost like running away. Somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how
I would like you to do. I would like you to do a dexterity. Let's see, athletics, not to bump into someone. I need three successes.
Yeah, I have 2. So that's a no-go.
So you bump shoulders. You don't know who you did that to until you hear "Merde, Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle.
I'm really sorry,
You
sir.
see, he's like, this is not okay. I thought you had a perfect training. You get your ass to the kitchen. I do not want to see you. I do not want to see you. You.
Okay.
And now,
I guess I'll turn around and walk towards the kitchen. Oh. Mm-hmm.
sacre bleu, help these days.
Yeah, I'll walk. I'll walk to the kitchen. Did he have a clip? Did he have a guest list? Okay, I probably didn't see anything. Okay, fine.
And the time ticks away.
Yeah. I guess I'm now reporting to Miss Patterson. If I'm in the kitchen.
Yep.
Miss Patterson, I'm sorry, but can I be excused to go to the bathroom, please?
Yeah, you have 45 seconds counting from now.
Okay, I'll rush into the bathroom and take out. I'll take out. I'll look inside the bathroom. Obviously, is there does it have some sort of ventilation system going out? I'm guessing it has.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
bathroom.
it has. It
Yeah.
has.
Okay, I will open one of the little vials that I have with a mixture and release the gas. And then I will walk hurriedly back to the kitchen again after 45 seconds. No, 40, because I'll give myself 5 to run back. Yeah.
Be impressed.
Yes.
How long will such smell take to trickle in to...
Now you're asking for more than the chemist knows.
I'll just make a decision.
Yeah.
Approximately 5-6 minutes later, you see people in the kitchen.
Right.
And you can smell the faint. You see that smell. It's that smell. It's something off.
Smells of gas?
She takes a come again, Miss Cruz.
Is it gas?
She puts, because she said it very loud, she's like on top of your mouth. Like, shh. Go find Miss Masters immediately, Miss Cruz, and you keep your lips shut. You keep them shut. Keep them shut. You see, she whispers to the cooks as you and they start turning off the gas stoves.
I'll go outside to the party and start looking for Miss Masters.
You see she's standing in a group of others. Her father's there, some other peculiar-looking guests in conversation.
Miss Masters, I beg you, you're needed in the kitchen. I'm so sorry to disturb you.
Right. Please excuse me, father. Please excuse me. It will be only but a minute.
I'll lead her back to the kitchen.
She goes and Miss Patterson is whispering and she's like, right. Quite right. Fine. Miss Patterson, could you please get a hold of the veterinary Louis so he can start arranging for getting people to leave the premises just outside? I'm guessing it's nothing, but we better be safe than sorry. I'll call the gas company, but please do it as quietly and as courtesy as possible. I don't want to spook anyone, just saying it's just precaution. You see she trails up to find the maitre d' and the music stopped and you hear them telling people there's a minor incident and if people want to enjoy the fresh air for a minute and enjoy some cocktails outside and the lovely evening weather, Let's go. And you are also expected to leave the premises as Shiv.
Right. I follow suit.
And then Miss Masters phones this so-called gas company. Ring, ring.
Acme Gas, how may we help you?
I am fearful there's a gas leak and such address, and we would be needing someone to come check it out and see if this is actually the case. There's definitely a peculiar smell, and we just want to be on the safe side that there's not an actual gas leak.
We will send a car. It will be there shortly.
Right. My name is Ophelia Masters, and I will be the person that you should take directly contact with.
Of course, Miss Masters. We will be there extremely shortly.
Appreciate it.
And then we wait for a few minutes.
You see the... And then you gonna go?
Yeah.
Right. Outside, Shiv sees the other young waiter, and he's like, whoa, what's going on? Do you know?
Mm.
There's a lot of guests, yeah. All the guests are outside, all the staff is outside, and as you, basically you're whispering, Miss Master comes outside, and she's like clinks the glass, and excuse me, pardon. So sorry to break up the party for a minute. We just want to make sure that there is, that everything's okay. There's just this a situation that we need to make sure that there's nothing going on. It will be just a moment. You may just indulge in drinks and have fun. We're going to set up the band outside while we just check to see if everything's okay. Nothing to worry about. Nothing too dramatic. And please enjoy. And I'm sure we'll be back inside in just a few. You see, Mr. Masters is all... he cheers us like, drinking outside is just as fun as drinking outside is just as fun as drinking inside. Don't you agree? And everybody said, "Tally-ho, yes, we agree." And people are being poured heavy pours. 10 minutes later, I'm guessing it's not going to be longer, maybe shorter.
Yeah, between 6 and 10 minutes.
You're at the gate.
Suit up. The fresh air masks under the arm, and the machine that goes beep. And
you have to buzz in because the gate's closed. Yeah.
Buzz
driving, Sean. Yeah.
You buzz in. It doesn't even say, "Hello, who are you?" Clearly, the camera said, "Up, gas," and you are guided up. You see a big group of people in the area, clearly drinking. There's music outside. It's clearly the party that was inside is now outside, and it's poshly kicking off.
Yeah, it's good. Jump out and ask the first and best person in uniform where we can find Miss Masters.
We'll just say it's Shiv. We'll say it's Shiv. There's this dark-headed chick in a bob with some horrid-looking glasses in an ill-fitted waiter uniform.
Do I recognize her?
Smashing.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll for it.
I recognize her. Excuse me, sweetheart. You know where I can find Miss Masters?
Oh, good sir. Just a moment. And I'll give him a wink, and then I'll turn around and I'll look for Miss Masters again.
You see, she's now again standing with her father and some other people, and they're laughing, and their glasses are being filled, and they're just like chit-chatting and having a very good time outside.
I'll go towards her again and I'm sorry, Miss Masters. I think your presence is needed.
Quite right. She just puts out her hand, and automatically there's a server there, so you can put her glass on. She doesn't even look, she just puts it. And then, I'll be just a moment, we're just going to make sure everything's fine, she says again to the guests. She glides beside you, and again, she has a very airy presence. You two obviously recognize Miss Masters, dressed as I described. She's a powder pink dream. She looks regal. Right,
Masters,
you're
I
from the guest
presume?
company, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Just show us the way.
Let's get this business out of the way so my party can venture back inside.
Certainly.
Everything has been shut off. I just need to, again, make sure that the main breaker is off.
Of
The
course.
building is dark, by the way.
So I'll grab the cleaner bottle for myself, and along with the toolkit, the bag with the burglary tools and the very powerful electrical magnet that we'll be needing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll follow behind. Let Sean lead the way.
You see them leave, Shiv. It's your job is done. Your job is beginning. Miss Masters says, I'm presuming I need one of them because the air is potentially toxic.
Of course. We don't hope
It's not quite fashionable,
hope this
but-
won't mess up your do.
Safety first, sir. Safety first. She puts it on.
Head in.
You see, before she does so, she again asks one of the security officers, and like if the main breaker is turned off, and he's like, "Yes, ma'am, it is." Okay, excellent. Then please make sure that nobody enters the premises. I will not have any people's safety compromised on my watch, sir. You know your job. And he's like, "Of course." Right. Let me show you the facilities, and maybe we can do this as swiftly and perfectly as possible.
Of course.
She goes in and she kicks the trail of a dress behind her, and she shuts the doors.
You
Right.
know where to go. I tell my friend Chris, and then I start searching downstairs.
I'll take the quickest route from as the map has shown, from where we enter up into the tippy toes as quietly as possible.
Well, you obviously that is in the middle of the hall. Obviously, that's the big staircase,
Case up.
and it takes you into the great hall in the second floor.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to be towards the front part of the building,
Yeah.
on your right side.
Right side. We did the walkthrough at the garage with measuring distances. I know how many steps it's going to take me to get from where to there. So I just quietly slip up there to the door. Quietly check, is the door open into the study?
It's locked.
Well, I'm going to give me the lock. Is that dexterity or
I would
wits
say
plus
it's an
int plus lastness?
wits or int. I don't think it's a dexterity
Okay,
thing. Because
let's say int then.
It's more,
We'll go for it.
it's a knowledgeable skill.
Mm.
It's not just fingers. It's actually understanding how to do it.
And it was an old sort of lock, wasn't it? It's really
It's only
yeah.
two diff. It's a very simple lock.
Yeah, 2 successes, so that's open. And then I'll just quietly look in first, keep low on the side, and just check, can I see any obvious cameras in here?
No, you can't. And it's you remember the picture that was taken a bit oddly.
Mm.
It's like you immediately recognize the room. The room is bigger than the picture gave the impression of.
Yeah.
It's a quite stately office. big mahogany desk, big Chesterfield chair, rows and rows of books, a bar, all the fixtures of a gentleman's office. There's also more modern filing cabinets to your left.
Okay.
And quite elegantly placed in between the bookshelves, you see this classic safe.
Well, we'll approach it quickly and quietly.
Also there's the windows, as I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep away from the windows. So it's, well, on with that and find and start going. Make sure I got gloves on. Can I use willpower on this?
Guess.
How does the willpower work in this system?
What willpower does not give you an automatic success.
No.
That's changed in the new system. It gives you the possibility to re-roll up to 3 dices.
Okay, so I'll use it afterwards then to see if I need more successes and then use it to re-roll it.
I'm going to ask you to have, you can have 3 rolls.
Yeah.
And it is a pool of successes I will need in the end.
Yep.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I know what I understand.
So I'm going to ask for, you need between 11 and 12 for this to be successful in successes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to spend willpower on that one to re-roll 3 dice. Good. And next roll. And when you get 2 of those special kind, that counts as 4 successes, right?
It does indeed. It does indeed. Are you voting like a mother effer right now?
Well, no, not the first one. That wasn't that good, but the second one was better. Actually, I'm gonna have to spend another one. Can I spend another willpower and after? Yeah. So I'm missing one. I'm missing 1 success. Great. Yeah, I got 2 in that, so I got 12 successes in total.
Yeah, because you spent well, I'm gonna say you're taking longer than you expected. Maybe it's the mask. You can hear the pulse and your breath in the mask. It's disturbing your like the tactical and sound like because you've been practicing without the mask on. It puts a monkey wrench into opening it. Because like maybe like halfway through you actually think, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
Because you were just gonna go, and then like fuck, I gotta get that off because that's just hindering me doing it. In the meanwhile, like Sean downstairs, you're getting a bit antsy because it's taken a little bit longer than you thought because you had like timed it down to like the millisecond.
Yeah.
And you're not sure it's because of if it's her or him because you hear nothing.
I start
Except for the
opening
sounds.
windows then to make sure that clean air gets in.
Mm-hmm. When you feel like you're getting a bit like frickin' hell, the safe is just being a bit of a boob. You hear the beautiful sound that the last little tick goes in its little hole, and you hear the gung gung.
I'll just open the door. I won't open the safe, but I'll open the hat like so it's standing a bit ajar, and then I'll step away to get Miss Masters to see what she needs to see.
She hurries in, and she looks at you like obviously she wants you to either go out or turn you.
Yeah, I'll wait in the hallway. I don't have to go back inside. She's looking. I haven't moved anything, so all she do is go and close the safe and lock it again. So I'll wait in the hallway.
Again, time feels like it's going so slow, but no more than 2 minutes later, you hear the door close because you're standing in the hall, close, but she can't lock it, so that would be your job again.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard at all. Oh yeah, 3 successes for locking it. So
you didn't see.
You
didn't look at what was inside the safe.
No, I resisted temptation.
In front of you, because you've been quickly doing the lock. When you turn again, you see Miss Masters have moved a little bit, and you see she's holding, almost like she's holding her eyes. She's with both hands, and she's struggling with the mask, almost like she's fainting or being something's physical is happening, and she's leaning to the wall.
I'll walk over and are you all right? Well, I'll let him lean on me.
Yeah. She quickly pulls away, and she sees she rubs something. It looks like all of a sudden it looked like blood before she puts the mask on. She rubs it away. I'm perfectly fine, Christopher Connie. I'm
No worries.
fine.
Just wait here, and I'll walk over the opposite direction towards where we know the security booth is, or like the security of it, and I can probably gonna feel the breeze. I know he's been opening windows, so I'll look down and see if I can see him when I walk past the banister in the hallway. If I look down, I can see if I can see.
He's making I'm looking in the windows and I'm opening and I have a flashlight and I'm doing stuff. He's very, very, he's doing his job.
He's doing his job. Great. So I'll walk over, open up the bag, attach the fuse to the wire to the battery that starts up the electrical magnet, and just make sure that, buy security tapes just in case. Stand there for like 10 seconds.
Well, there's no sound. Yeah, it's no sound. It's just a...
So then I'll hook it, put it back, and I'll go back to... I don't know if Miss Masters is still up here or if she's gone down.
She stands in the middle of the hall, almost like a statue. It's creepy. She stands with her back towards you. And for a second, you get a bit creeped out because you're like, she ain't moving. She isn't moving. And you don't know why that's so weird. It's just weird that this... And you can't put your finger on it, but it's like... There's almost like something missing. But it's like escaping your mind.
Let's just hope our employer doesn't die of a heart attack or something like that. That's in the middle of a job. That would not be good. So I'll say, the job is done. We should get out.
Of course, yes. Back to the party, of course. I'm fine.
Excellent. And I just walk down. And I walk down and say, all good, when I see Sean.
All good? Doesn't smell
all
anything.
Good. Probably just a little backflow from the...
No, I guess it may be just a small ball valve that needed replacement.
Yeah.
We'll say
just
that.
Tell them that if they ask.
Small ball valve needed replacement.
Mr. Masters will probably show his appreciation and ask if everything's fine.
Mm.
And everything is fine.
From our part, everything is fine. From your part?
It's fine.
So we'll exit the same way we came into the building.
Yes. She's a bit odd because she's like, I'm fine, we're fine.
When I see Christopher, fine. I mouth him the words, "The fuck was inside there?"
I'll tell you later.
She opens the doors, very in control. Everything's fine. We can return to our merry festivities inside the manor. Father, I'm guessing you would like to show your appreciation to these esteemed gentlemen that did such a good job to making sure all of us are perfectly safe. And of course, my dearest Ophelia, gentlemen.
All of the day's work, sir.
Well, we're just doing our job.
Now. Now you must give me your name so I can compensate you for doing such an excellent job of keeping my esteemed friends safe.
I'm sorry, but we cannot do that because that would make us look like we are corrupt workers of the city, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Oh, of course not. I do appreciate a man of honor. I do not wish to insult you any further, but rest assured... None insult taken.
Just a faulty valve. Just a faulty valve could happen to anyone. And it's too easy to fix.
All right, then.
But we're glad you called.
Well, then we will
The right
continue
wing,
our
thank you.
night. Of course. It is safety first, he says.
So now you're...
That's our motto.
He turns around because he's done with you. Yeah, he's like, I'm done with you. He turns around and
put the
he's
equipment
like,
back in the car.
help, I'm done with help. And he's like, let's get merry and have fun. And he walks towards the man when people are laughing and drinking. All of a sudden, you Shiv see it first. You see this girl with this curly hair and purple streaks with these ill-fitted shoes. She starts running towards the car as they are making their way in.
Putting the equipment back in the
Sweet
car.
princess! Sweet princess! Sweet princess!
The fuck? I was like,
sorry, miss.
Oh, your heart heavy. Don't be sad.
No, no heaviness in the heart.
At all. I mean,
Miss.
it's overtime on Saturdays. There's no Mondays nights. There's no problem. Let's just. So you go back in, run along inside, little girl, and find your mother. And he just closes the back door, and he walks tries to ignore her and gets to get inside and get in the car.
She's almost like she's crawling around. It's like, sweet princess, you must listen.
What is it?
Did it all
little
go
one?
well? Are we safe? Are we safe now?
You're safe as houses.
Can
you
we
fixed a little faulty.
Can we winch you in? Can we winch you into that good night?
I guess so.
Is the bad dream over?
And I lean over to Sean. I don't think this girl's playing with a full deck.
No, the dream is over. It's safe to go back to bed. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that.
As she does this, again, because she was viewing this, you see Aiden, Mr. Price, march running towards the car.
I mean, I'm not laughing because this is potential breaking up or not. Our job isn't running as smooth as it could. But it is a little funny though.
You see him coming. Trixie there. You don't know these gentlemen. You don't know them. It's not what you're thinking. She's like, oh, it's the wink thing. Oh, is it okay now, Aiden? Is it okay? And she almost she hugs him. Please say it's okay now. He's like,
I'll just not elbow Sean in the side like, this is our cue to get the fuck out of her, and I just get in the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get in the car, just drive. Just fucking drive.
And remember that 2 blocks away, we're going to drop off Shiv's bike.
Yeah, we stopped there, as we stopped there and just pulled the bike out, what the fuck was that kid talking about?
No idea.
Like the wink, like we're playing this fucking job. It's hush, basically, and he goes telling his fucking lunatic kid.
Yeah,
Christ.
wink. Mm-hmm. Yep.
better than the wink.
I mean,
Okay.
that's the only possible thing is nobody's going to listen to what comes out of that crazy person's mouth. But fucking hell,
We're never, ever taking these guys on as clients again. Nope.
I'm going to go further. I'm saying we never ever work for a woman again either. I mean, come on, this is just fucking weird. You should have seen how she reacted to what was in that safe. I mean, I'm glad it didn't look. I'm glad it look. I mean, the way she reacted, it was like probably finding a decapitated baby's head or something in there. She was like crying and freaking to total out, completely wigged out afterwards. So I think you're right. Whatever was in there was something horrible, which I'm glad I don't know.
Okay.
You know.
So you didn't peek.
No, I didn't peek. And like I said, I'm bloody glad I didn't, because I mean,
He
You should
could
have seen
have.
her.
He
She
could
was
have
like-
peeked. He didn't.
I mean, it's like she was completely out of it, like out of her own body, out of it, like completely gone. I had to like shake her a bit to get her to respond.
That bad.
That bad.
That bad.
So yeah, definitely. So never work for them again. Get
Nope.
the money. Never
Ever.
see them ever fucking again. Ever.
After we get paid.
Don't
Paid,
forget that, yeah.
then never.
So yeah.
Right. You make your way out, and Shiv is there for the remainder of her shift. until she's told to leave if she doesn't do anything more than try to get the fuck out of Dodge.
No, I think she'll just finish up the job, get out. There's some champagne waiting in the fridge of Sean's, so yeah.
I think on the way back we'll stop and pick up some
some Chinese or Greek.
Yeah, some Chinese food and a bottle of red wine and a bottle of scotch and
some really good coffee.
Sean drinking coffee and being antsy waiting, whereas Christopher will be knocking back chasing some red wine with some bourbon.
Yeah,
and
we buy some good steaks as well. We can toss a few steaks on the barbecue.
Antsy for there's no reason to be worried, but we're still I'm not gonna feel this job is done and safe till Shiv walks through the door. I'll just call since that's just left the place safe and sound.
Yeah.
Right, before we go into that scene, it's time for one of those delicious little breaks to go to the toilet, get something to drink, do whatever you need doing, and we'll be back in just a few. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to go directly into the scene where our gang has now gathered outside Sean's garage, enjoying drinks, celebrating a job well done, and having some steaks, and contemplating what really did happen. Go directly into the scene.
There you are, Shiv.
Sorry, I have to ask because I forgot to ask. But is that Trixie? Trixie from Hunter Trixie?
Has to be. Who other
You just have
lunatic
to
can be
wait and
that?
see.
What other
You just
young
have to wait
lady
and
lunatic
see.
could it be? Come on.
No, I mean, I knew, but in the end when they actually, I mean, the description matched, but still, it was...
Yep.
Yep.
No spoilers.
Got to be an angel last time, got to be a prince this time.
That guy.
That guy.
Angel.
That guy. All right.
Well,
in the scene.
In the scene.
Shiv, like, break out the champagne, Sean.
Yes, please.
Champagne,
Oh,
the Italian stuff.
I'm like
tell us up.
throwing the wig on the floor and... Yeah.
Look, champagne, and let's open this in style. We don't have a saber, so get the 9mm, Sean.
Okay. You just put
Can
the
you guys
champagne over
remind
there.
me?
Yeah. Come on, William, tell.
You're gonna shoot a gun. You're gonna shoot a gun, and nobody's gonna call the cops. Okay, okay.
It's
In this part of
Boston
Boston,
and the
it's-
night.
It's
It's just a
go.
car thingy, right? Car noise?
Yeah, and
Like-
it's, yeah, of course it's just a backfire.
Yeah.
It's the neighborhood. Nobody lives here.
Who cares?
What success.
You know you don't, and you
So I'm-
nearly hit Christopher in the head.
I'm not getting any champagne tonight,
One says
am
he probably
I?
doesn't even hit it. Like,
Again?
Oh, he didn't hit. He didn't.
Oh,
I didn't hit Christopher.
well, at least not. Okay, we're just gonna open this the old-fashioned way before you
There's a-
vaporize me.
seriously?
We might have had
boys?
one or two before you came over, Shiv. Well, I might have one or two or three or four,
Well,
possibly
maybe
five.
I think my name is on that bottle, and just my name. And I'll
Alright,
take
so
the
you
bottle
were-
and give him
so
the
you were
glass.
Sean's.
No, this is the one, the Chivas Regal. No, that's something completely different. Sorry.
That's probably
I'll go sit over here and be
And
sober.
yeah, and be so.
Next time we're dealing with any type of service people, can you remind me to be nicer?
I try
Will
every
do.
time.
That was rough.
You're a rich
I can imagine.
person. You're supposed to be like that, I think. And us other people, we're supposed to steal from people like you because you're being such assholes.
Because that's how capitalism works.
Well, you steal
That's
from me
how-
all the
yeah.
time, so job well done.
And that's why I steal from you.
But
Because
Jesus Christ,
you
I'm
deserve
no,
it.
I mean, we're gonna get paid by these people, and we never ever fucking see them again.
Ever.
Because
Nope.
Christ, oh,
Nope.
fucking mighty, they're
Nope.
weird. And what
I
the fuck?
couldn't stop
and Price telling his
laughing.
little kid, the little demented kid, about her job. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
And it seemed like it's really like Mr. Price. It seems like he was babysitting her. I don't know. Like,
Seriously.
I don't know. Maybe a younger sister. I don't know, but
She was
Wow.
cray-cray.
she was sweet though. She was
Cray-cray.
cute.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but
definitely
but
sort of
who isn't at that
retail.
age?
No, she was insane, like lunatic.
But we were stealing cars at that age.
You don't know what she's doing at that age, except calling people princes and princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. What she talked? Yeah, you talked to her as well.
Yeah. We discussed birds, dolphins. Yeah, I think that was about the
But
gist
still,
of it.
it seems strange that he'd tell like someone. I mean, absolute hush hush nature of the job, and he goes spilling the beans to
To the kid.
to a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, just possibly destroying the whole operation is one thing, but you're also putting the child in danger. I mean,
True.
And the way that the boss reacted.
yeah, she had a complete. I mean, she was completely wrecked after. I mean, I didn't look into the safe. I'm fucking glad I didn't.
What?
Because trust me, you didn't see
Christ.
how that chick reacted to it. I mean, she was crying. I mean, like, could almost collapsed on the floor, almost fainted.
Well,
I mean,
why do you want to break into your dad's? I mean,
I
maybe
guess-
he like did like removed her from his will. You don't know.
I think it was worse than that shit. I think this was more along like finding what kind of home videos daddy used to make or some shit like that. But this is
Yeah, with your boyfriend.
What, child porn? Is that what you're suggesting?
or perhaps that he's not your father at all. Maybe she found that she was like
Well, he was
kidnapped.
quite young though.
Yeah, I mean, what if she's kidnapped? Well, he's like he couldn't get a kid and bought a kid on through some sort of I mean, that shit happens. Kids get stolen and sold out to rich people all the time.
Or it might just be as simple as it's your father banging your boyfriend. Who knows?
Yeah, could be that as well. He did have a bit of a.
You have
Right
a
thing,
dark side, Sean.
I'm Irish.
Shit.
Either that, or maybe maybe he killed her mother. I mean, you have no idea what happened to the mother in the picture, do we? And for all we know, he buried her behind the gazebo.
I think when this job is
Gazebo.
well done and over, I need to read up on these people.
Do you?
It's
I'll be glad we just.
and you can be proud of me.
Ah, yeah.
Say-
We are.
say
You did your job
you're
perfectly.
proud of
Shiv,
me.
I'm always proud of you.
Because
Cool.
I
You're-
didn't steal or
you're
do anything that I wasn't supposed to do. I actually just did my job.
Oh, I forgot to
Poorly,
steal
but still.
anything.
Well, I wanted the guest list. I don't know. I wanted some more information about this whole thing.
Why didn't I steal anything?
No, and you had the whole house for yourself.
It was
At
And
least
you
tell me you
wiped-
trade some of
you
those
wiped the
canapes that was
security,
sitting on the
right?
tray
It
there.
was too easy. That's why. Too easy. It's like stealing things from an empty
Candy
house
from a
without alarms. And
Well,
bells and
technically, we
whistles.
didn't steal anything.
It's not
This might be
sportsmanlike.
important for any future trial. For the record, we did not steal anything. The worst they can get us is breaking and entering.
And we didn't even break an entry.
No, we
I
actually
didn't even
invited
get
him.
paid for
Trespassing,
being a
potentially.
waiter, so I don't know. The crime is against me, I think.
Have you been abused at workplace?
I am
You
the
might be
victim.
entitled to compensation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we didn't get paid either for what we were supposed to be doing. So actually,
But
we
you-
didn't impersonate anything either because we didn't get paid.
I'm fairly certain that if they ever find out, it wouldn't necessarily go to trial. I'm
Yeah.
guessing this is more the little trip to Pine Barrens kind of thing.
Yeah. No. Nope, we weren't.
Long
No,
walk
thank
out of-
you.
Nope.
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 I don't want to be invited to that party.
No.
But we did our job, and now we just need to get paid.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Na zdrowie.
Oh, the fucking Russians. Feels good.
You
to have
are
done that.
exhausted.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, long day of waiting.
But you, well, yeah, you drink, you eat, and you feel, I'm guessing, relieved that you did what you were supposed to do, even though the clients are bizarre. It's a success. You did what you were supposed to do. Did you know?
Oh, I'd
Yes,
say
you did.
we did.
Safe open. None the wiser,
Well, far as we know.
as far as we know.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
If they'll
Do you
find
call
out.
Maybe we
Do
wake
you
up
call
dead.
it a night if you stay up? Yeah, you don't know.
Um,
I do.
I think Shiv is open to party until she and the boys can't anymore. And I think she actually she'll crash at Sean's place.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Chris would probably. He's down for some drinking, some shenanigans, some fun, and probably end up crashing at.
It's not like anyone's waiting at home, so.
Nope.
And I do have a fridge full of good stuff to pour into the veins of these two idiots. I like to see
they get
them
fucked
drunk.
up. They get proper stumbling around looking fools, tie around your head, fuckboy drunk, both of them. Probably most Shiv.
Yeah.
Start playing like Italian
boring.
music, dancing.
And I was thinking I was going
That
to like
dancing.
if Chris was falling asleep, I would like paint his face into a lion or something.
I'm guessing that
Or
actually.
flower.
So artistic.
Yeah,
Lion flower. You're
lion
feeling
flower,
inspired.
exactly. Or maybe a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Or turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Right. So, the night creeps in on all, even if you're drunk as a skunk. And in the end, with an array of different drinks of bottles around and the fire pit going out, Sean makes sure that they find something that looks like a bed and they pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Before he falls asleep, Sean, that is, gets that creepy feeling again. Like that feeling when you were a kid that there was something in your closet looking at you.
No, I
Space with
just
you
turn
again.
turn my turn around and face to the wall, back to the open space. Probably just too much coffee.
Nothing. Probably too much. You're a bit antsy. That's it. And sleep comes to you all. And the sleep is better for some, less so for others. And I'm guessing both Christopher and Siobhan wakes up to soft music and the sound of something frying on a frying pan.
And by soft music, it's not New York hardcore, but more the Californian sky revival of something cheesy. Maybe the Mighty Mighty Boston's.
Damn. Good morning.
And you feel chewed up.
Morning, Shiv. Don't take this the wrong way, but you look just how I feel.
And he looks like flower lying. That's how he looks like.
Yeah, he goes to the bathroom like full splash water inside. It's like, Shiv! Fuck. You're so fucking dead.
Can I feel like Shiv has been partying, like she's almost partying every night. So she should be better with alcohol than him.
Nah.
Yeah, but you were working your ass off all day, like during the party yesterday. So when you started drinking,
And when you
went-
go out, you don't have me to pour your drinks.
And he pours. He's a heavy pour.
Give me that bacon, Sean.
You see
Nom,
a stack,
nom, nom.
a stack of bacon and a stack of pancakes and some eggs and stuff. The
I'll
bacon
take
stack
it
is
and
the
I'll-
biggest.
All right, I'll take as much as a woman my size can carry and eat, and I will take it outside. I need air, fresh air, and I need something else than a Mighty Mighty Boston's. I need peace and quiet.
Yeah. You hear the
It's a lovely
impression
day.
that you get from inside the garage. Have you ever had to knock on wood?
Yep. Yep, that's the song I have in my mind.
Yes. And Sean
Well, it's
skanky.
not early in the morning.
Pancakes. Coffee.
I'm guessing it's around 11:30. And you don't even know when you stopped drinking, and how the hell did you get into whatever you were sleeping in?
Are you guys still inside?
No, probably. I don't think
Yeah.
Chris bothered. He's just sitting, just eating at the counter of the kitchen, just like pre-cutting pancakes, and then just bare pancake and then bacon in the other, and like.
I'll
Double
go
fisting.
in.
And
Yeah,
then just
I'll go in for
washing down
seconds.
with coffee, amples.
Double fisting in the head hole.
Yeah!
Doesn't get any better in English than it does in Norwegian.
It does not. It does not. So,
Stuff in your
but you're
pie
feeling a bit
hole.
rough, but food, coffee, liquids help these two poor bastards out.
Yeah, and some tomato juice, and you know that there is some
She
hair
makes a
buildup.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
She'll make a Bloody Mary. Guys,
Yeah.
and I'll take off my vest and I'll kind of take down my sweater or whatever. Maybe I'll need to. Do you guys?
Damn, you hurt yourself at work last night?
No.
It's a scar.
Do you? No, you're not doing that shit.
What? Oh,
You know,
fuck no.
We know that you are a bit mental unstable and has a few problems, but it's no reason to do that. We love you. Come, get
Sean,
hug,
fuck off.
hug,
off.
hug.
I'm like almost
such a
like
dick.
I'm tempted to like knee him in the
no,
ball
this is
sack,
not.
but
I don't want you. This is in no way, form, or shape any attempt at any form of shaming. In any way, but
I just haven't
when you
noticed
keep
it.
picking up random strangers to bring home at night, at least make sure they're house trained and at least have had their shots. Because if they're like biting, you should probably make sure that at least that they're
that
good.
was like, well, your mind went where mine went. So maybe that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
okay.
we got any of those scars, my girlfriend. Slide up and show. So,
I don't know.
Only scar I
must have
have
been
is my
as drunk
heart.
as last night because I clearly don't remember getting it or having it. So, but yeah.
Well,
So,
Chev, you have had quite a few rough nights. I'm not judging, but you've had quite a few rough nights.
Hey, who doesn't like it rough?
Hey!
I'm not to judge.
Brum.
Do what you want, and that shall be the whole of the law.
Judging another life.
My body, my temple.
But you don't remember.
bad, my
You don't even
choice.
remember when it happened. You don't even remember like.
I just saw it yesterday. I haven't. I don't know. I think the whole Paris is just like fritzing out my brain.
It's a fresh scar.
What was-
Too soon?
Fresh scar.
Too soon. Don't
We
use
do
the
not
P
talk
word
about
in
that
this.
certain. Don't use the P word.
Not the P word in this garage.
No peeing around here.
So
Okay.
no. now you're getting my mind wandering. No.
Yep.
So, are we getting paid today? I want to get this over with.
I hope
Well,
so.
we said 5. We got 5 up front, and we're gonna rest that when the job is done. Job is done. We're calling them and setting up a time.
Yeah.
Is Christopher looking at his phone?
Yeah. No. Like I'm gonna make a couple of phone calls anyway. So
Yeah. There's a text message.
text message. Oh, I hate reading these. Possible to read on these little tiny screens. Start
You
scrolling.
recognize the number. Clearly, it's been the number that's been used so far. It's giving you an address and a time.
So we got a meeting set up for. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark. It's essentially what we were going to get yesterday, and say it's sometime in the evening, late evening.
It's 12 o'clock.
Like noon or midnight.
Like now, 12 o'clock?
Midnight.
Yeah. Either that, it'd been really heavy, really cloudy.
Oh no,
day.
it's the midnight.
And it's where? It's not the place where we got the job.
It's close. It's
Okay.
the same area.
Okay.
It's still in Rockview Street.
That's good.
But it's approximately what was I say? 3 kilometers away. It's a big area.
Okay, but it's not like it's not meet me down by the docks at midnight. P.S. Don't bring the cops.
No.
Bring a shovel.
It's no.
Bring your own cement.
It's a residential street.
Okay, well
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I mean, as long as we don't walk in on plastic, I'm fairly certain we're safe.
Oh. Yeah.
But it specifies that it's only Mr. Falcone and Mr. Dempsey is required to get the drop of the payment.
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry, the help is not invited.
It specifies only Mr. Falcone and Mr. Christopher. No, Mr. Daphne is acquired.
What
or
the hell?
expected.
Seems
That's
like you
weird.
don't get paid, Shiv.
That's fine. I don't know.
No,
but
it
why?
isn't.
I mean, if
Why is that fine, Chris?
no, but it's I can't really think of why. I mean,
What's fine
it's like
with that?
I mean, if you've been seen because you've been working at the party, that was one thing. But if the father talked to us two specifically, so if he's, I mean, why? Maybe if we don't need to be there.
This is fishy.
If you're not coming in, but I think I'd like. I mean, well, actually,
Just
no,
fishy.
we probably shouldn't bring you.
Just
You
fishy.
should.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I'm the only one that think this is fucked up.
This is fucked
But
up.
why? I would be more. Okay, I would be more worried in one way if it was just like Shiv and me or Shiv and you.
No, it's
Why?
this
Why
is
does that matter? We've been three about
Yeah.
the job, and
all the time.
we've met them every time together. What? I'm excluded now.
I think I know what this is. I get it. Sean, you get it? I get it.
I don't get it.
Then please spell it out for me because I'm
I
not
think
getting it.
that Mr. Price might have been a bit too interested in certain party, and Miss Masters is probably jealous. That's it. That's where I got it.
Yeah.
That's the only possible
I-
explanation.
The guy that doesn't even look at me, he's interested. Sure.
Why do you think he doesn't look at you?
That's for
horse.
Have you seen yourself, Sean? If you're turning back now,
Yep.
if a guy is not looking at shit, it's one of two reasons.
One is gay, or two,
Yep.
he wants her.
Yeah.
Well, he might be gay. I don't know. Well, though, no, I don't think
No,
so.
I will actually go as far as to bet that sometime during today, she will get a message or a call from said gentleman.
Yeah, inviting her to dinner
Yes.
or drinks. Perhaps just drinks. Maybe a tad casual or more casual than drink.
That's just so utterly unprofessional.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
here
rich,
for
I don't
drinks
think-
and dinner. We're here for a job.
But
We are fun-loving criminals, aren't we?
because I mean, if it was some sort of ambush, I would assume they would just say just one of you to split us up more. Unless they want to take out both the biggest threats in one fell swoop first, and then come after.
But who's the bit?
It's
Well,
Shiv
she knows that-
best at combat.
I don't know.
Let's just be quite honest. As much as you respect Shivs, Chris
I'm going
still
for the
has a
drink
bit of
theory.
that.
I'm
that
going for
that
the
what we say,
drink theory.
I'm sorry,
misogynistic
one at
theory.
a time. Boys.
One at a time.
I can't hear
Raise
what
your
you're saying.
hand.
Uh.
No.
Let's just say
okay.
that, yeah, well, I think Sean is our best bet in the fight, but
Yeah, it's a date. It's a date,
Probably.
definitely a date.
but I don't know. You could, well, should we trust? You could have her back. I mean, she could be waiting in the car to just keep to make sure that we actually walk out of that gun from there. I mean,
If they don't want me, it's fine. I think it's unacceptable. That's
It
all.
is. We're not working for them again.
well, we could just text back and say 3 or not. Oh, well, no, we can't put one on money.
Yeah.
It's like,
So we
I
go
want
in,
more
we
money.
get the money, we divide the money the same day, same way we always does.
Like
We
Chris, for
part in
instance.
3, and then we put a small piece back into the pot of Chris because he is broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris is like wanted objecting because this is challenging his, but he also quite remembers the fact that, which they probably have gotten, that he is the one that pocketed the major everything from the advance they got. They got $5,000 advance, and he pocketed 4 of them. Like,
Well, that's forgotten already.
yeah, like he doesn't seem too eager to like, and he knows like this is his problem with them. Like they have no concept of money. Like Sean, not because Sean is technically that rich. It's just that money for him is.
He doesn't
He
care.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, just care. Well, Shiv is just
Up the wazoo.
yeah, and never known what being hungry is. So
What is that hungry you're talking about?
you're hungry, but you've never been hungry. But yeah, it is
Fine.
strange that he has one of these two of us.
If you hear barking, it's my dogs.
It's just one more thing in a whole series of weird and uncomfortable shit this job has entailed.
And it has been weird.
Yeah, it's been weird.
As you sit there a little bit hungover, and there's been so many situations that has been so loaded, so unnecessary emotional, based on the fact you don't have a rapport with them or her.
No. That's
Definitely
Chris.
some intimacy bones that were violated in that whole affair. And the whole thing about, I mean, geez, Christ, if I hadn't been, it's probably a trick of the light, everything was dark, you wearing masks and other shit, but I could have sworn she was fucking crying blood. And let's face it, that lady is not Virgin Mary.
Yeah. Definitely
And
not a
Waterworks
stigma.
would just been, yeah. I didn't get the Catholic vibe off of her.
No. Nope.
That rich, come on, those people are Calvinists, bloody Protestants.
Word.
Probably.
You're probably Church of England, aren't you? You're Anglican. Isn't
No,
York?
Catholic schoolgirl.
Catholic schoolgirl as well. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Catholic.
No, she's not Catholic.
No.
Now
Yeah,
she
so
is.
you're probably like your family were probably Church of England.
Probably.
Probably.
Church of England, York, yeah.
You know, tea or cake.
So,
Tea or cake.
well,
I gotta make a phone call.
Sandwiches.
I'm gonna just make a quick phone call. I'm just gonna check in with one of my contacts because I gotta find some sort of job to do with that numpty of a cousin.
And I need to call Royal Blue and cancel my vernissage.
Or you need to arrange a vernissage.
Well, I could, but I don't have any current new items for display, so...
Here's one for you. Heist of the century, and it's just an empty space.
Safe?
Yeah, an empty safe. There you got it.
I like it. I'd buy it. No.
It reminds you, Shiv, that you feel like you haven't been to the York forever. You haven't
Yeah.
seen Jade forever.
Yeah, and that was on my to-do list number 2. Because, yeah, I kind of forgot to tell her also that I wasn't coming in yesterday. So I need to... I don't know. I need to make up to her.
Right. We're going to have a few scenes before 12 o'clock. Choose them wisely. We're gonna start with Christopher.
Yeah. Well, of course, Christopher's waiting for the phone call. I mean, if he is going to be invited to the meet that his uncle's going to arrange with the whole cemetery thing or not. I don't know. Well, he was supposed to call, but time my day may be this. It might be later in the week for all he knows. But he wants to.
You're not sure because he didn't say if it was the day after.
No, I didn't say anything. He just said
we're gonna have a sit down.
Yeah, and he might want to. He said might. He didn't even say you were gonna.
Yeah,
so
he didn't.
Like,
yeah.
No. So he's that's a bit excited about that. Like, put the job is done. He's gonna get paid. He's forgot all about that. Now he's looking to the future. So he's gonna call one of his street contacts. Probably Thomas just to hear. Yeah, call him up because he needs to find out. His cousin is a driver. Like Thomas's cousin is a freight hauler, and sometimes it's possible to throw some money his way and get some tips on what kind of shipment's gonna be going when, where. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You call Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. What's up?
Hi, it's Christopher. I just wonder if that cousin of yours had any knowledge about any shipments that might be coming in and leaving of interest. Prepaid calling cards, cigarettes, anything like that.
There's actually big deliverance on some finer goods from Europe.
Excellent. Well, that sounds good. I can handle that. I got some. I can know do. No.
Some Italian shoes.
Ah, perfect. That's just great. And Christmas, like, great.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, like that's gonna be some nice presents. I'm gonna hand out to some show of gratitude. So I'll kick some money upstairs along with some nice shoes. There, that's gonna be welcomed. Okay, well, standard deal. You get me the route and the time, and I'll kick back 10% to you, and you can pay. And I'll pay.
I love doing business with you, Chris. It's gonna be in 2 nights from now.
2 nights from now? Great.
Yeah.
Splendid. I'll put together a little crew and get the job done, and I'll kick you back 10% once I've sold off the merchandise.
Yeah, and you know my size as well. If you pick me up,
I'm gonna pick up a couple of nice ones for you. No worries.
Yeah, I'm hearing like light blue is in fashion. I want one of them.
I'll keep an eye out for light blue in your size.
Thank you, sir.
And after that, he calls up that dipshit of a cousin, Vinny.
And you hear, because it's late in the day, and you hear like, "What up,
Vinny? It's Christopher,
Mr. International." Chris, you got a job for me?
Yeah.
Are we doing the thing?
Clear your schedule from 2 nights from now. You're gonna do a little. We had some rumors that might be a little shipment that's going to be veilaid, misled and disappear. So keep ready.
You're not. It's not a joke, right?
No, I'm not joking. So you just clear your schedule for that night, and I'll contact you with more details on the day.
You almost hear like a quiver in the voice. Oh shit, cuz I'm gonna do you good. I'm gonna make you proud. You're gonna see what I'm made of. My dad's gonna see what I'm made of. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be easy. Christopher, I've got an unused ski mask.
That's kind. Bring that. That'll come in handy. Well, I'll see you.
Show.
Bye. And he hangs up, and he probably want to swing by the pizzeria as well sometime during the day.
Bella Italia.
Yeah, Bella Italia. Just to see if his uncle's in. Yeah.
For sure. We'll do Christopher finished, and then I'll do like consecutively the rest of your lot. What you're doing today. So yeah, do you go home, shave and a shampoo, or do you go straight?
Yeah. Pop back to 18 Cooper Street and use the shower, which is installed, which is pretty much that, and the faucet in the bathroom is probably all. It's like looking where the bathtub is going to come, when it's going to be finished. One day, knock on wood. Well, money here is going to be nice to use on the job, and then head off to Bella Italia afterwards.
I'm guessing, yeah. You see some of the local grunts are sitting, drinking their espressos, and you know where your uncle's going to be. He's going to be in the back.
but go in and just say hi, hammer expressive with the grunts first, put in some face time, make sure you get seen and pay respect, and then walk back and knock on the door for his uncle.
You see one of the accountants open, and as you enter, he leaves. Clearly, he's leaving, and you see your uncle is just done with a cigarette. Nephew, enter please.
Cool. I'll walk over and I politely nods and says, I just wanted to let you know that I've set up something with Vinny, so I'm gonna to make sure to get him over here for a little while and make sure that he's kept busy and can get a feel for it.
You're a good boy. I appreciate it. You've done so much already, and so much of our problems have been remedied because of your help. I appreciate it. You feel like you probably feel I've been asking too much of you because of the Paris situation.
Oh no,
the situation has been occurring of late.
Yeah, it's a closed chapter. I'm busy looking forward, wanting to contribute, wanting to pull my weight, wanting to get back in there and start editing, start doing the job. So don't worry about that. Lay it on me.
Oh, and he's almost like he's a little bit puzzled. He's like, "You are humble, Christopher. I actually am a bit surprised of your humbleness.
You're
making me almost like not like he's teary-eyed. He's like, oh, you're the son I never had, Christopher."
I bring joy to my heart, Uncle. And I know who I owe for everything good in my life. I know who I can thank for that. So all I can do is show my respect and gratitude.
Of all the things that have gone down lately and how you handled it. Yes, you have been spotted by the ones that need to know your name, and what you so coveted is now within your reach. Because of that business, you know what I'm talking about.
I know. Thank you. And he's like generally humble and also a bit he's glad, he's excited because this is what he wanted, and also it's suddenly got this little twinge of worry because he knows that if that happens, it's like once you're in, you're never out. So it sort of like closes the door on any other opportunity for life. But it's what he wants, he thinks. A twinge of
I've even been hearing from some of the other head of the families that has daughters, Christopher.
Oh.
You know how this thing goes.
Oh, of course I do.
We're not in the old country, Christopher, but if you really want to get ahead, tying yourself to the correct name.
I know, it's important.
It wouldn't be too bad for you. It wouldn't be too bad.
That is very true. And I'll trust. I mean, I'll appreciate any advice you might give or any suggestions might come with. I will take them to my heart, and it will be much appreciated.
And I've been thinking so much of this meeting, and of course you should be there. Of course you should be there. You have your earnings have been so good, and what you did of late, that you were so clever. But I gotta get back to work.
No worries. I won't keep you anymore. I just wanted to check in and say everything's on hand with your son. And I flash him a smile and I leave, and as he exits the Bellinopoli on the street, he's like, and he like, damn, kind of like, and he just can't help himself, and he just calls up, just to have a short, unsolicited chat with, call up Sean, just heard going, call up Shiva, and casually, not say anything directly, but casually hint that things are looking up. and arrange with them when we're going to meet back before going to collect the money at midnight.
He gives the call, and whenever you're on the story, you're gonna get the call. So we're gonna do Sean after we're done with him. We're gonna, because I'm guessing you're done. That's
yeah, I'm done. That's it. After that, it's probably he'll probably spend the rest of his in his apartment the rest of the day.
Visit your mama, go apartment, do stuff. Sean.
I'm thinking about giving my pal from the junkyard a call.
Yeah.
I know that he has been. He's had a.
The kid.
Yeah, the kid, and two he's had a Jaguar XJR in the yard for a while. That's I've been really wanting to get my hands on. It's the cheapest way of getting a V12, so always wanted to work on one of those engines. So and now you got the money.
Yep, you call him up, and he's like, "My doors are always open to you, Sean. I'll be in the yard the entire day."
Probably drop by, sometime in the afternoon.
You see, he's outside with some of his dogs. He's smoking his cigarette. You see, he's got his cup of joe, and he's like, "Come on in, Sean."
Well, you still got the cat, the Jag.
I do indeed. Do you want to have a look at it?
Oh, I do. I really do.
Oh,
I just need to know
man.
what's wrong with it, because of course I've read up on the engine. It can be tricky, but what's wrong with it?
It's the back axle.
Okay.
Is broke.
That is easily fixed. I think I can do that with an old. Oh, maybe actually I can use some American stuff in the rear. Yeah, I think maybe I can. It will be interesting work, definitely. Body work, anything?
Oh yeah, it needs. It's bumped and it hit something.
Okay. Yeah. Well then your boy's got some work ahead of him.
I do appreciate this Sean, like you took him in.
No worries.
And everything that happened, that you're so forgiving.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry at all. Well, how much you want for the car? Is 15K enough? No.
Because of everything, Sean. You take it. And then I need my conscience clear. Just take it.
Okay. Oh well. Well, you know where to. You know.
No, we don't talk about. We don't. We're men. He was like, yeah, I'll get it delivered. I'll get my boy to deliver it to you.
Sweet. Then we got some work for the next weeks. All good. See you later.
Bye, Sean.
And then I take off. Drop by Middeleast, of course.
It's very quiet, super chill. A new staff member is working today.
Yeah.
Blonde-haired chick. Short blonde hair, very punky, very spunky. And she gives you that. Hey! Coffee?
Coffee.
Alright, I'll get it to you.
Sweet. And is she around?
No.
Okay. Haven't seen her for a while.
She looks at you funny. Right. Okay. I'll get you the coffee. Yeah, Sean.
Sweet. I'll just chill, listen to music, talk to the good old boys. Yeah.
Your phone rings. You recognize it's Christopher's number.
Oi, Chris. Sup?
That's all good. Things might be looking really looking up for yours truly in the future, if you know what I mean.
Sweet.
When we're gonna meet up at your place before we go and
Yeah, I was
Collector,
thinking
you
of making a shepherd's pie, 8-ish.
8-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, see you on it.
So family dinner 8.
Grand.
Sweet. You talk to Shiv?
Yeah, I'll touch you. I'll let her know.
Tell her it's family dinner at 8.
I will.
Sweet.
Family man.
Congratulations.
Not yet, but fingers crossed, you know. And I hangs up.
Padre.
Shiv, on the other hand, you go home, shave in the shampoo.
Yeah, definitely. And then, get in the car, drive down to the York. And
You see Jade, you see her immediately because she's clearly gotten a deliverance.
okay,
And you have like a staffy, like an apprentice as well.
right,
That she got when you went to Paris.
okay. Do I know the name of this person?
She calls it D.
D. Okay, cool. I'll park in. She's outside. They are outside.
No, inside. You see
Inside,
them through
okay,
the glass windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just go inside. Hi.
Hi, you see Jade has a headset on because she's on the phone. She's like, I'm the. Yes, we just got the delivery. I'm thinking we're one short. This is not what we talked about, Mrs. Smith. This is not the arrangement we had. I gave you a price for specific blah, 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 blah. She's talking about the and she's like,
I'll go
And then
upstairs to my office.
yeah.
And do gallery
walk,
stuff.
You walk past a part of the gallery, and as you walk past it, you get that weird feeling again. That almost you feel a bit faint for a minute.
Well, I
Like
mean,
you want to
she's
hold the railing.
yeah. Well, I mean, I started drinking early today and was not in tip-top shape. Sure, it's one of those days. I'll head upstairs.
Oh, your office, you see that Jade has done her best to keep stuff in order. But you see the invoices, you see orders, you see paintings are being wrapped as well. Like that are being shipped.
Yeah.
Smaller pieces are set in here. And you see like Jade's on top of this.
She's really stepped it up.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good
She
for her.
had to. You were away for 3 months.
Sure. Still, not what I expected.
No. It seems like she's flourished under her, with her, like, spreading her wings. You see, you quickly look at the invoice and the accountant part. You're making money. She's made some choices because you quickly see who she's ordered from. It's 2 local artists that you're not a big fan of because they're in your ex's courtier.
Oh, how nice. Ugh.
But they've sold out an exhibition.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm super proud of my girl and my friend. Like, super,
But it's
super.
not your art. It's not something you would have in New York.
No. But I think sometimes, yeah. I think about our reputation, but also if it brings Jade some proud moments and happiness, I think it's worth it.
She comes up still like she's like, right, I'm on hold. Hey girl.
Hey.
Like, I'm on hold.
Right.
What's up?
No, I just wanted to come in. I completely forgot to tell you that I was in New York yesterday. I'm so sorry. I thought I did, but I guess I forgot. because I had the worst kind of bad feeling this morning that I forgot to tell you something. So I'm guessing this is it.
You're so silly. She laughed. You're so silly. Your jokes, they crack me up.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Yes. I'm still on hold. Hold on. Yeah. So, are you? Do you need help with anything?
No, I just want to come in, but it seems like you have everything sorted.
Oh, don't worry. Me and Dee, we got it. Like, don't worry about it. Oh my god, girl. She's like silly. And he's like, yes. And then she walks out, yes. No, I'm not happy. No, I'm not happy.
That's not a tone I'm used hearing from her. Like her being, I don't know, tough with the clients and tough with people in general. She's usually the more apologetic, so yeah. I like this version of Jade. Maybe I need to stay away more.
You feel a bit out of sorts. You feel a little bit like almost in the way.
Yeah. I think if there's no paperwork, if there's no unanswered email, well, not emails. Emails? No. Letters? Faxes? Then I guess I'll take the rest of the day.
I'm gonna say, wits insight.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're sitting there like tapping your pencil. It's like, and you do a little doodle thing, like because you're an artist, and every artist does a little doodle thing when they're thinking on the phone.
Yeah. And
as you do this, you bump a piece of paper on the desk, and you see it's an invoice dated a week ago.
Okay. What is
and
it?
You
an
see
invoice?
one of your it's for a catering, not catering, but for water tank, water supply, for your just a regular thing you have, like for clients and for you have water tank. It's not a big invoice.
Yeah.
But you see one of your doodles on it.
And what's the doodle?
No, it's just one of your doodles.
Oh. What is it of?
No, whatever you doodle.
Okay.
The doodle in itself is not significant.
Okay. What am I looking at?
Well, if she doesn't think more of it, then she doesn't think more of it. You hear a crack downstairs, like something's been dropped in the floor.
What? GM mind tricks. Okay. No, what am I looking at?
She doesn't think more of it. You hear a crack downstairs, like something broke.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll look away from this very boring invoice with doodles that I can't really read or see, and I'll head downstairs for what's going on.
As you do, because you see downstairs, you see Jade very confident again, and she's like, D, girl, that is like $20,000 you just dropped on the floor. And as she says that, and she's like scolding her, your phone rings.
I'll pick up my phone and kind of smiling, and just like looking at the scene that's being played out. Yes, Shiv?
Christopher.
Yep. Hi, Chef.
You're calling, Shiv!
Yeah, no. Hi, Chef. You took time to talk?
Yeah. I'm just admiring Jade's work right now.
Okay, you've seen
What's
a bit
up?
of. I talked to Sean, and he suggested a family dinner at his place around 8 before we go to pick up the money.
Oh. I was planning on asking Jade to go for dinner, but yeah, sure.
Ah, good. Otherwise, everything's good?
Yeah. I mean, I need a Bloody Mary one more when I get up there, so...
Oh, we can do that. Probably, yeah, we need some drinks. There might be
one of
something
those
into the...
days, Chris. One of those days.
Well, we all had them. But, I can do some drinks. I can do some drinks. I might have some good... Looks like might be some good news in my future, so...
Oh. Did you meet someone?
Not that kind of news. More along the family line kind of news. Along the getting noticed and possibly, getting a promotion. So, fingers crossed.
Happy for you.
Great. So, see you up there at 8?
Sure.
Ish. I mean, I'm sure it's fine if you're casually late. Oh, see ya.
We'll see. Bye.
He hangs up.
You see Jade on and off on the phone telling Dee off and waving at you, and he's like, no, this is not what we talked about. I've been on the phone with you for 2 hours. I'm not having this.
I'm just thinking, when did she become a clone of me? Okay. I'll just write, I'll take a piece of paper, I'll just write a message for her, saying that I'll be heading home, but if she needs me, she knows where to find me.
And as you're going out, she's like, no. You need to compensate us for this. I will not have it. And this is what she goes on a rant. And you're like...
Yep. I who the hell is this woman? Yeah. I'll head home and
I'm going to push through this day. Yeah. I'm going to push through this day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to push you all the way to the dinner.
Push away.
Chris shows up wearing a smoking suit, like one of his better suits. And he also, when he leaves his apartment, as he gets to the door, he just stops and hesitates for just 1 second. And he walks over back towards the living room area, and he walks to this little floor panel and opens it, where there's a loose floorboard. And just for precaution, he pulls out a small Beretta Jetfire. I think there's a really small pocket pistol. Just to make sure it's loaded, and then I just put it in his inner pocket. Just for precaution, just in case. There's something a bit fishy about this whole meat, so just to earn a safe side of caution.
As you then leave the apartment again, you haven't done anything to the glass in the sink. And again, it just catches your eye. Peculiar.
And I'll rinse it out when I get back. And he stops and there's just something Shiv said about that scar. Remembering, not remembering. What was his uncle said? For all you've done lately. Well, yeah, sure he showed up at the press thing, but all you've done lately? Must be that. Yeah, must be that. Yes. Shakes his head, just feeling a bit weird, and pushes it back into his head and gets out.
Long and behold, you're back at the garage, where Sean is cooking up a storm.
Got some good red wine for this dish.
Excellent. Gotta tell you might not be Italian, but you know how to cook, Sean. You know how to cook.
Well, it doesn't get more Irish than this.
There is a weird atmosphere, though. Like, Christopher looks a little bit like he's got one eye looking somewhere else in his mind. And I think also perhaps Shiv is a bit confused.
Well, she's clearly not needed at the York anymore.
So.
No, but there was something that the guy the guy said.
Yeah.
So definitely has something to think about there as well. So I think it's a silent dinner.
What guy?
Yeah, and you're thinking, no, he doesn't say it aloud.
No.
But you're like, you're expecting to be like, yes, we're going to get paid. Finally, we did a good thing. Our names are now going to be better. We're going to be like, go, go, go. But you're all almost like, you're there, but some part of you is thinking about something completely different.
Yeah. I think after dinner I'll just like be chumming up in the sofa and drawing yesterday scenes from the party, from the dinner, and maybe Trixie and Mr. Price. I'll just do a little.
When you end up drawing,
safe.
and it's almost like you're not very abstract drawer. I think you're a classic drawer, like a beautiful classic drawings, like a Da Vinci sketches, like those beautiful, like Michelangelo sketches, Raphael sketches. Oh, they're delicious.
Yes, please.
But all of a sudden you find yourself that you're drawing the weird ass eyes of this girl called Trixie, these pools, these wells, almost like you could fall into them and you don't know what's on the other side or if you would land anywhere.
Yeah.
You didn't mean to draw it, but you just did.
And then I chugged down my glass of wine.
The wine tastes sweet and bitter. It quenches a thirst, but makes you more thirsty. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah. So
Christopher's like, pardon, I'm just gonna. Christopher, you feel very excited, but you can't shake the vision of the glass in the sink. It's like it triggered something in you again.
Something's just not right. It's like almost catching something out of the corner of your eye, but not. Like waking up after a dream and remembering you've been dreaming, but not remembering the dream.
Right.
Like
it's unsettling, and you don't like to be unsettled, especially after Paris.
No, because we know what you can't see will hurt you. And he sort of finds feels that he has to do something to put it out of his mind. And it's like, not that I would suggest you just wait in the car shift, but I think you should come along and just wait. You can park the car a block away, and we can walk over, and you can just wait in the car. And he walks over, got a piece of yours, Sean.
Sure.
Give it a shot. And if we're not back out again from the meet in like 20 minutes from you see us go into the building, I suggest you just get out of Dodge. Just turn around, drive straight to the airport, and I don't go to England or something like that. I don't know. It's just.
I don't mean to be super rude, but why do I want to sit in a car and wait? Nothing's going to happen to you guys. I'm just pissed that they think so little of me.
Well, if something happens,
and
come back and haunt you.
If something is going to happen, I don't want to sit alone in a car in some woods somewhere. Like.
Yeah, well, if you don't, okay, we can wait. You don't have to wait. But if we don't, you don't hear from us. You're gonna meet them at midnight. If you don't hear from us by 12:30. 12:30. I mean, come on. How long is it gonna take? We're going to pick up the money. I don't want any goddamn shit chat with these people. I want to pay. I want to get paid. I want to get the fuck out of there.
True.
So I mean, I can wait here if that.
Yeah. And if you don't hear from us within half past 12, you just get on your bike and just drive to the airport and get the first plane out of there.
You just call me. It's fine.
Yeah, hopefully we will.
Yeah. And if not,
why wouldn't you?
You don't need my money anyway, so my money will just stay where they are until somebody lucky finds it.
If you don't show up, if you're dead, I'll just call Vinny.
Don't date Vinny. Ever.
I didn't say anything about dating.
Don't call Vinny. You'll just encourage him.
I was thinking someone needed your money.
No, don't give my...
Never mind. I obviously...
Now you're being evil. Don't
Yep.
ever,
Chef, just
Do
find
you
money
know
and
me?
give it to my ma. Okay, well, just to put it like that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
All my cars, everything to his mom. If you can break into the
Then
box.
Sure.
As you talk, Sean, you get that weird feeling of enormous gratitude of your junkyard friend.
Yeah,
It's very unproportioned and came out of nowhere.
yeah, it's really weird.
Because you speak of being generous and giving. It's like he just gave that to you.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's not an expensive Jaguar, but still, it's a Jag. Weird.
And he was very emotional when he did it.
Don't understand it.
So beautiful. Like nobody's talking about it.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's
It's like
just
everybody's like,
extremely
nope,
silent.
nothing happened.
Nope,
Yeah, nope,
not
nope.
freaked out at all.
Nothing.
Everything is
Nope.
I mean,
completely
Good.
normal.
Do the thing.
The role model is the Gary Cooper strong silent type. You know, that's what Chris feels lacking. That's the problem with mafia these days. When as soon as I want to get pinched for some sort of thing, look at 15 years in prison and start spilling their guts like little rats. Nah, that's what this country needs: strong, silent Gary Cooper type. Just all
Well,
Guys.
you're
emotions
being
inside.
strong and
Guys,
well, you're being strong and silent. Oh, okay. No, I'm waiting.
no, because Sean just rises from his chair. Guys, last days have been really weird.
Well, cheers to that.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen, brother.
and it's not just about the heist. It's not just about the heist. Today, I went up to my friend, the father of Jimmy the Kid. He I was planning on buying a car from his junkyard, and for some kind of reason, he gave me the card with an extreme gratitude. I'm feeling
Man doesn't give away anything
he
for free.
doesn't.
What have you done for him?
I have no idea. It was almost in tears with gratitude. Has anybody...
Towards you?
Yeah. So I'm thinking somebody here has been impersonating me really well. Or I am missing time.
I mean, I know I'm good with disguises, but
No, you're not that good.
nope.
Not that good. You can't pull off me. It's like I've been a place and I don't remember. Just like you with the scar.
Yeah, it's really...
And just like
It's not an old scar.
just like this guy's been calling you Shiv all week. We call you Shiv. We get to call you Shiv.
She called me
She
that.
call you Shiv. Well,
Did he as well?
I think so. It's.
I
we
mean,
call
like you
Shiv.
said, they probably done a lot of research on what people they wanted to use for the job. I mean, if we had more time, we would probably be as prepared as they are. But they had the advantage that this time.
It's strange. I don't know. I mean, like I said, a glass of bloody whiskey. I don't. It's something that my uncle said as well. I mean, I just thought that he would due to my little PR performance in the telly, but it almost seemed like they were. It was more. His gratitude towards my services was a tad higher than I would expect for what I have been putting in lately. I mean, sure, I did kick up an okay amount of money just now, and I promised to fix up for his little job for his son, but I know the whole thing about donation to the church, of course, but still.
It's somewhat like like somebody has been living our lives and doing it better than we do.
No.
So you get a
No one does
free
it better
car
than-
and you get a promotion? What do I get?
Not have to walk into potential ambush
You
this
get a
evening. I mean,
scar.
Hooray!
Shiv, now I just want to hug you.
I'll go in for a
Lean
hug. Yeah.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
So the
the
atmosphere
whole thing
is
we
strange
think-
and bizarre.
yeah, and the whole thing, that thing we found, that thing, you know, in the garage, that weird thing.
The bullet look-alike?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Who took it? Didn't you take
Put
it?
it- Didn't you take it to...
Oh, shoot! It's probably back at... So sorry, I completely forgot about it. That is why I was going to the York today, because I was going to look at it. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sweet. Nice.
I blame
don't
your
know, but you
pouring
got-
last night.
I can't wait for this job to be completely done. Yeah, but speaking of time, we should probably get ready.
Yeah.
You don't want to be late.
As you do. And you don't
And
want
I'll-
to be late. Shiv is left behind in the garage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kicking back my shoes and on the table
Putting on
and...
the telly, yeah.
Mhm.
Doing you, girl. We're gonna have the last break of this evening because we're gonna have our final scenes of the evening after the break, and we're gonna see how this episode is. Where it's gonna take us, where we're gonna end. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be interesting. Arrgh. But until then, we're gonna have a break. So bye.
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 No.
Hi, and welcome back from the break. We're going to go into our final scenes of the evening, and we're going to start off with Christopher and Sean as they make their way to this address. And you guys have been sent a building. The other blueprint. I'm going to wait for you to find it.
It's on the drive. Just 1 second.
That was the wrong drive.
So everybody's looking at the same building. Let me know when you have it.
I have it.
And it's the one title. Okay, yeah.
Right. So coming in again to the Brockview Street, as I said, 2 to 3 kilometers away from the big ass Masters Manor, you drive up to this lovely home. It's quite stately. It's not even close to as big as Mr. Master's estate, but as you can see, it's quite lavish, and yeah, it's you got to have some coin to live in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Give Sean a look and like, all right then.
Well, this... I think I stick out like a sore thumb in this area.
Probably.
Mm.
You see, there's a quite lovely parking space in front of the house itself. It's not street parking. It's quite a grand parking area. Easily fit 4 to 5 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind the double garage.
Garage is closed. No cars in the outside.
No.
Oh, that's good. Well, just to be safe on the safe side, and he reaches into his inside jacket pocket and pulls up the small bratta, shows it to Sean, and put it back in his side pocket, just in case things goes to shit.
I take out a small piece from the glove compartment in the car as well. Small one, revolver. Snub nose.
You see, there's light in the first floor.
Well, let's go and get paid, Sean. Let's go and get paid. Gonna get paid.
It's a lovely evening. It's clear skies. Again, it's just a soft breeze and it's very lovely temperature still.
Well, it's a
You
fine
ring
night.
the doorbell?
Yeah,
Or
walk
you
up and if there's a doorbell, we'll ring.
So like small little button doorbells.
Yeah, press it. Take a step back.
You hear the ding dong. Approximately 5 seconds later, the door opens and you see Miss Masters' hair let down very casually. She's wearing a blue cashmere sweater, a bit off the shoulder, and some loose fitted like dress pants, like comfortable powder blue dress pants. And socks.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening. Please enter, she says.
I'll walk in.
Take a
Cool,
cautious step inside.
The living room is very 1996, but it's very girly. It's very modern. You have a modern hi-fi system, you have a modern TV, you have a modern seating arrangements, you have fresh flowers on the table. It looks very show housey, It's very difficult to tell if she lives there or it's just staged.
All electronics are
Very
B&O
feminine.
and
Yeah. Hugo Boss bought what's it
Bang &
called?
Olufsen. Danish.
Yeah, Bang Olufsen, yeah.
Design all the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, the coffee table is glass, like it's very 1996. She's and the couches are almost suede,
Ooh,
light beige,
yeah.
very 1996.
It's like I don't
And
want to sit down.
Yeah, you can see through to the dining area again. Things are it's very white with like a fun 1996 colored cushions on the dining chairs, a fun chandelier, and she's like, "Please have a sit, have a seat." She says. She's very casual.
Yeah. Sit down. Is there like a couch? I'll sit down so I can see preferably sit a place where I can see the entrance to the living room.
Yeah.
Sit down on
we
the
heard the music.
outer
She's-
part of the couch, leaning my knees, almost ready to bounce.
This soft music playing, it's Vivaldi. Can I offer you gentlemen something to drink?
I think we'll just let leave the business to the business.
Right.
Perfect.
This bottle of Italian Chianti on the table. Also 2 glasses.
Look towards. Well, he doesn't drink, so I wouldn't mind a small glass.
Oh, of
Glass
course. She pours the other glass. No, she doesn't want to, so she puts it down and gives it to you.
I'm gonna give it a taste of news and just
Beautiful scent.
a small sip, just a taste sip, and I put the glass down. And after that, like I said, excellent.
Besides the big ass couch she's sitting in, it's also one of those big ass chairs as well, like the reclining chairs, very 1996. She sits on the edge of it.
Well, we believe the job was performed, and you hope you found it satisfactory.
Yes. Do you like Vivaldi, Christopher?
Mm,
I think
yes.
Fitting.
Quite clear, such clear tones.
Indeed, it does.
It's like
She looks nervous. Sad.
lean back and take the red wine glass with his left hand, and just casually slips his right hand into his jacket pocket, just lounging back, take a little sip of the wine again. So I believe that's a small matter of our compensation, and we shall leave you to it, Miss Masters.
Yes. Christopher. The compensation. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Christopher.
Now that
This
doesn't
is-
sound good.
This is not how this should have gone.
No, what should have gone is that fat stacks of money should be put in front of us now, so we could put our fingers on it and just exit out the door and never see anyone else ever again. So I'm taking from this that there won't be any payment. Hand is slipping down on his gun.
As she looks down, your attention is drawn to the dining area, because a man comes through from the kitchen. He's not like sneaking. He's walking very confident.
Yeah, purposefully. Yeah.
But not aggressively. Not like, I'm gonna go and fuck you up. He's just walking in, around the couch and towards Ophelia. He's got long hair. He has a scar on his face. He's quite a handsome fellow. You're dudes, but you can recognize, that's a good-looking dude. He's got some weird features, but his hair is sort of hiding it, and his eyes are very piercing. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and denim pants. He's muscular, scarred.
Christopher assumes, that's hard muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, you feel like your heart's racing the minute he gets into the room, like you're very confused, because you're very confused, and you feel, what the fuck is happening in the room?
Yeah. I've got the feeling that we have been hustled into something. Something is going down. I don't know what it is.
Well, either the money shows up within the next 10 seconds, or we really don't have anything more to talk about, do we?
I wish I had time to explain everything to you, Christopher, and you, Sean.
So we
didn't
do our job.
You did the job. It's just not the result we wanted.
Well, that's your problem, not ours.
I wish I could lift the veil, Christopher, but I can't. We must do whatever we can to protect you now.
Protect us.
Don't we?
Seriously?
Then she reaches for the man beside, because he's holding her shoulder, and she's like, right, love. And you see he's like,
okay, I'm not gonna...
I should bear this. You hear him say, I should bear this alone, Ophelia. You know that. So, you know what we agreed upon in Berlin.
Yeah.
You know what we said that night.
I looked towards Sean and said, let's get the fuck out.
Yeah. Sean is trying to rise up.
Yeah.
A weird atmosphere goes through the room. As Ophelia says very commandingly, sit. The room shakes and you feel your blood goes cold and you sit. I'm sorry for this vulgar display.
Fuck is going on. No,
it's not.
He he's banging us, puts his hand up, like pulls his gun out of the pocket and just puts it not pointing it, but keeping it at the ready. The fuck is going on here? He's he's shaking. He's generally resolving composure. That's his thing. But this is just no way did a woman just tell him to sit and he sat like a fucking dog. That's just not. That's not how it's supposed to work.
We don't have a lot of time to explain this. And this is not how it was supposed to go. Know that I am sorry. Again, she refers to you, Chris. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to lay this on you.
Fuck
I'm
this up.
sorry to throw you into this. I'm sorry that I'm gonna leave you like this.
Can I roll
Again,
an insight roll on the whole situation to try to become less confused?
Yeah, if that's possible, I would like to roll insight as well. Insight, we'll catch up.
No, 2 successes, exactly. So I guess I'm still confused.
That's wits plus insight.
Yeah. It depends on what are you not. What do you want to get cleared?
I want to. First of all, I want to check is this genuine, and why in hell, if this is a genuine concern, why the hell would they have any genuine concern at all? I mean, immediately, Chris just assumes that, well, she's afraid that something's going to happen to him because then he can finger her for what she's done. I mean, she's got no vested interest in him whatsoever. So what the fuck does she care about him?
It doesn't know. But she's
So
genuinely
so I think I want to see if she's. If one, is she telling the truth? Is she being truthful when she's pretending to be care? And second, is she scared?
Yeah.
3 successes.
She is sad, scared, and genuinely concerned.
Which just makes it all worse. Like, are we completely frozen, or we can like move our upper bodies? Like,
you just can't get up, but you can move your arms around.
Yeah, let's put the gun on the table. Like, we just call it end of businesses then and walk our separate ways. And he's like, he wants to get up, but he doesn't even try because he just like the mental command to get his legs to do the job just doesn't even get sent. It's just like complete like.
You see, the guy that she's referred to as my love or Dean, he's like, Ophelia, we still don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. My fate is sealed. There's nothing to be done about that.
What did you find in that?
But you...
In that safe?
A death sentence, Sean. A death sentence.
I'm guessing for him?
Yes. And then what follows is mine. The moment they decided to kill him, they killed me.
Well, I'm generally sorry to hear that. That really is not our problem. There's no reason why you should pull us down into the cut with you. So why don't you just let us leave, and you can start running with whatever you want to do. But we're going to get up, we're going to walk out the door, whilst that death sentence is going to be carried out a hell of a lot faster than both of you intended.
We can transport him to wherever.
No. I wish I could lift your minds to clarity, but I cannot do that now. It's for your safety. It's for your protection.
The what and the what and the how and the why?
And why the hell do you care, lady? You got us into this goddamn mess. And then stab us in the back and say, you're sorry? Sorry that just not feeling like making me a hell of a lot more comfortable with this situation. So again, there's door there, we'll leave, come on John, we'll just get up and leave.
Do I have my cell phone in my pocket?
Sure.
I'm trying to text run, and by memory of how the phone is set up and sent to Shiv. I'm guessing that will be on int technology.
Yep. It's going to be a difficult one. I want a 4 because doing that whilst you're in a very pressed situation.
Then I'll have to use a reroll.
So then I'm not texting Simon run.
But the reroll was another super success, so that puts me at 6.
Excellent. We're going to get to that. There's a lot of shit's going to go down.
You mean lots of people going to die?
At least 2. I'm not sure the rest of them are people, so they don't count.
Yeah. Yeah. She, again, Dean, please, my love. Please, my love. You've got to let me do this. I also have a say in this situation.
So
I need to be in control of my own destiny and fate, and I cannot greet another night knowing that they killed you and I have to endure this state of eternity without you. I will not bear it and I will not endure it. With what we do, we might heal our houses, Dean. At least it's something.
I'm looking over at Chris and
like, I'm like, we're leaving. And again, we just don't. Like,
We leave at 3. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
and, you know, like,
1, 2, 3.
I look at him, look down at his gun and at my gun, look over at them.
3. I say loud.
Yeah.
And she's like, please don't do what you think to do, Christopher. It won't work.
Just let us go. We don't have to find out.
What happens next now? It will be terrifying, shocking, and different. And I'm very sorry to do it this way, but we do not have a choice. We are out of time. We're so out of time. And this is the only way we can do to save you. If we don't do this, we will not be the only ones losing our existence.
You're
So
really
will-
not making any sense now.
I know.
Fucking
In time, I
weak people.
hope I will. Dean, get the camera. Are you sure, Ophelia? I'm sure.
Can
He
I-
sets up a camera.
Okay, that's it. Can I roll?
3.
I would, like another. Okay, like we could have. I'm assuming we are completely incapable of actually getting up and doing, but I want to roll another insight.
Can-
Roll another insights to see if we will decide whether or not he's gonna try to shoot Dean and see if and her to see if they can get out of here. Because you see, like she says that the only way is this. Okay, she's genuinely concerned, which is more frightening, but yeah. Yeah, only 2 successes. So I'm guessing we're we're gonna get killed and they're gonna videotape doing it. So like psychotic serial killers or something like that.
You think they're bringing out the GIMP?
It's frightening.
Yeah.
They
So, like,
better not bring out the GIMP. I
Sean?
hope there's not a GIMP.
Sean,
Yeah,
it's been emotional.
it's been emotional.
I look down at the gun. Look at him. Look at the guy.
Oh, Sean, you get a weird feeling thinking of putting a gun against him. It makes you feel sick to your core.
Oh,
And you're
man.
very confused by that feeling.
I'm trying another
I think we never
insight,
did, I think we never
insight
talked
check into
actually
that
how
feeling.
badly things went in Paris, but did we end up actually taking any lives in Paris? Because I'm assuming that, I mean, Chris certainly hadn't killed anyone before Paris, so it's so unless he actually did take life there.
You could have. That's up to you.
Yeah, no,
for-
but he hasn't. He hasn't been asked. Hasn't.
For an
Yeah.
insight, what do you want insight on?
No,
Give me a second.
I'm actually trying to get insight into my own feelings about this.
You feel kinship with him, and it's freaking you out. You feel like there's you're looking at someone you feel have great emotional, familiar with meaning, and you've never laid your eyes on him before. But when you look at him, you feel like he's blood, he's family.
Can't do it. Sorry. Also, not after what I did in Paris. Can't do it.
Christopher, for you, it's horrible. It's supposed to be confusing. It's supposed to be fucked up.
I'm a driver. I'm not supposed to be a killer. I don't even like guns. Don't know why I have them.
It's too like any other.
She gets up very slowly. Like, she really, clearly demonstrating she's not very afraid of you shooting.
Fuck it. And he points up the gun, points it at the guy, then points it away from him. And just, because the way I can see in the drawing, I have some very nice windows, like window panes out to the out towards the street, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's just put a bullet or two through that nice glass window and see if we can't. Instead of actually trying to kill someone, try to make a ruckus that ends up letting us escape from this place.
We're rolling against each other then.
Okay, what am I rolling?
You're rolling to try to shoot.
Okay. That's dexterity plus firearms, isn't it?
Yep.
2 successes.
As you try to do that, it's like because she's been looking at you the entire time. And then you just hear a very, like a crack of a whip. No. And the room shakes. And you can't. It's like you were, and then you.
No, it's like the fear and the like the whole unpleasantness, all that, just slowly just turning to this anger. Like it's just it's the feeling of being completely helpless. It's like definitely the worst feeling a human being can possibly.
It's horrible.
It's like getting anger, like just focusing on the gun, just looking at it, just not recognizing anything else. Just anger, white hot anger, just start burning through his body.
You see, she feels like a moment. She's like, no, she's like, I don't want to do this. Is so vulgar. The person calling himself Dean again. He goes over. You sure we're doing this again? I've pleaded with you, my love. I've pleaded with you. This is the way it has to be. Please, my love, please just give me a second, please. And she turns towards Christopher again, and she's almost sitting with your knees, like very close to you. In time you will understand. In time you will understand this, Christopher. In time you will know. There's a great enemy.
Yeah, they're called the Russians.
You need to decide if you want to unite the houses and forgive or avenge me. This will fall on your feet and it will be your decision. I will not sway you because I want to heal the houses. They might have taken our lives, but by taking our lives, I will birth a new generation. I'm going to give you my name, as Dean has given his to Sean. We're going to unite a broken world. To rebuild, you have to burn, sometimes destroy, and I'm willing to pay that price to heal us. And I'm sorry that this is horrible and confusing and vulgar. But you're not chosen by whim. And in time you will know why. For now, I need you to hush. And she does that, hush. And you feel no need to speak. Dean, my love, put the camera up. You see he puts the camera up. You see also there's patio doors open and air blowing in. You have a great view of the patio doors. Not like you can see all of it, but you can glimmer what's like on the patio itself. Time feels weird. As you're sitting there and you dazed and confused, you just feel like time's strange. They set up the camera. You see them embrace each other, and they kiss like lovers do, straight in front of your faces, and embrace each other and almost like hug desperately. They haven't used the camera yet. They leave each other and go to each and one of you. Ophelia sits down with Christopher, and the dean sits down with Sean. You see a red tear trickle down her cheek, Christopher, as she caresses your cheek. She tilts your head. For a second, you see like her eyes change color and almost like you see fangs as she bites. And it's the most insane sensations you ever had. It's not painful, it's bliss, it's ecstasy. It's not pain.
Which somehow makes it worse.
Until yes, it's very, very. It's not okay. And you're going through that, and then you feel your pulse. It feels like horses' hoofs running, and they're slowing down, and you feel, oh, that's not horses, that's your pulse. Like it's going to-dum, 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 to-dum. And you feel it slowing down to like a sluggish, and you can feel your breath, like you have to gasp to get air. And you want to move so badly, but whatever she did to you, you can't. And over on Sean's side, this Dean person that you feel this enormous connection with that you'd never seen before, he looks at you with almost like pure respect. And he almost, through gritted teeth, you see fangs, and his eyes go yellow. Protect them, Sean. Remember. He just pushes your head aside and he full on bites. It's not as gracious as Ophelia does. More beastly.
Mm.
But again, it's not unpleasant. It's more of a, like an adrenaline rush. Like a roller coaster sensation of like, fucking hell, what's this? And then also you have like the horses on your pulse fading. From that point on, you feel like you're gliding in and out of consciousness. You don't know how long and how often you glide in and out. You know you're on the brink of death. You see the cameras put up in and out of the brink of death. You see first Ophelia say, my name is Ophelia Marie Masters. I'm the child of Montgomery Masters. I take Christopher Vacconi as my progeny and child. He's under my protection in my father's house. And through the haze, Sean sees the same thing. You see Dean Thompson proclaiming that you are now of his name. And you are to be honored and kept in esteem as his child and progeny. Again, you don't know how long you've been in and out of consciousness. You think it's getting close to some sort of a dawn. For a moment, you're thinking you're going to die because your body is giving in. That moment, you both feel something trickling down your throat, something hitting your lips. That feels like a life. It's almost barely enough that you're feeling something happening, something changing, that your body is so fatigued, you're so on the brink of death. You can't really latch on, but you feel an insane greed to have whatever's you've been given. You feel change, horrifying change. As you do so, through your haste-glared transformation, birth, death at the same time, you glare the two lovers. embracing, crying, kissing, saying farewell to each other, pleading, arguing, and you don't know how much time has passed as they have this tug-of-war of desperation, acceptance, and love. In the end, it seems like Dean resigns to the fact that Ophelia, for whatever reason, wishes to grace death with him. As you go through death rattles and your birth, you feel something horrible emerging, coming from the horizon. Something golden, something nasty, something that could kill you now. The last scenes that you see before you go into a very deep, dark sleep is the lovers kissing, crying, and she's saying, "Let's go greet the dawn, my love." As they venture out through the patio doors, through the curtains, and embrace each other for the last time, as something horrifying creeps above the horizon. And the last thing you see before deep sleep takes you, it looks like it's snowing through the windows. Like gold is piercing the air itself, and then it snows. And then you are compelled to sleep. At the same time, well, not really, earlier in the evening, Shiv, you get a text message.
Yeah. I'll take up my phone. Read the message.
Because Sean, it says run.
I'm obviously freaking out by the message. I'll I think a little panicked. I'll try and collect just like my bag, and I don't have my passport or anything, so I think the plan of running to an airport might not be something within my reach. But I'll pick up my purse and I'll get on my bike. And
as you go out, do you go out to his?
Yeah, because my bike is outside in the yard. So yes, I will go outside there to get on my bike to just drive.
I'm seeing you opening door. Yeah, you're getting a helmet, and as you go, all of a sudden you see these curls, oversized jumper, army boots, and this girl standing like this. No.
Hi.
Oh, Shiv. No.
I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so whatever this is, rain check.
We gotta go, Shiv. We gotta go. They're in danger. They're in danger. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, and they're gonna die now. And I don't want you to die, and I don't want the princess to die. You gotta come with me. I need to know. I don't know.
Are you talking about my boys? Are you talking about Chris and Sean?
Ship, they're gonna die, and I don't know what to do. This is not the way it's supposed to happen. We're gonna find Aiden.
No.
He did something, Shiv. He did something bad.
I don't want to.
The lovers are gonna die, Shiv. I can't stop it, but I can save the princess. I think I can. We gotta go.
What do you mean you can stop it? Are you part of it?
I'm gonna find Aiden.
I
Go.
I
She
don't
starts
think I
tugging at
want
you.
to. I don't want to come with you. I'm sorry, but I don't trust you.
They're gonna die, Shiv. They're gonna die.
And what can you do about it? You can't do anything about it. It's too late.
We can find Aiden. I gotta ask him why he did it. Maybe
Did he kill them?
knows.
Did Mr. Price kill them?
We gotta go. We can save the princess if we go, please.
You can take me to them, but I don't want to see your friend. I really don't.
We gotta go, Shiv. Don't make me. I don't wanna be cruel.
I don't trust you.
You don't have to.
You're just standing here telling me that they're going to die and that Aiden killed them. And you want to take me to him? Fuck no.
I need to know what he did. Oh, we need to figure it out. It can't be. It can't. Please, Shiv. I'll be alright.
I can't protect you.
I can protect you, though.
I appreciate the gesture, but I sincerely doubt it.
You gotta go, Shiv. I can't. We gotta go.
I'm turning my back to her and going for my bike.
The air changes. No, Shiv. Come. An overpowering sensation that you do not have a choice. You have to go with her.
Please don't take me to him. Take me to my boys, please.
I can't. I need to know. I need to know how to save them. This is wrong. Something's wrong. I don't understand. Please.
I'll come with you, but... But if you do anything to me, or to Christopher or Sean, if you do anything, if you so as much lay a hand on our heads, you don't want to mess with us. You don't know who you're messing with. We have people, and they will come for you, and they will not stop.
She looks very ashamed as she's like twiddles her hands. I would never harm you. I would never harm you. I would never harm them.
Insight check. Four.
She seems completely sincere.
Okay. Okay.
Please.
Lead the way.
Do you do the bike or car?
I think. Does she have a car?
Nope.
Or she just
showed up.
Yeah.
She
No.
just showed up.
I guess you're too young to drive. I'll go back in and I'll get a helmet, and I'll hand you her a motorbike helmet. You need to tell me where we're going.
I'll show you. She grabs you and she holds on like a desperate child. Your pulse is high, you're freaking out. Whatever she did to you made you so you didn't have a choice. She directs you downtown, closer to the financial district. Clearly, there's a high-rise there, an apartment building. She tells you to stop.
Right. I know the area, I guess, if it's downtown.
Yeah. It's known area. She runs towards the door and she beckons you. You know him better. She hammers like the doorbell, like the buzzer.
Yeah.
The door opens before you even get like off your bike and parked it. She's like, the door's open. She's like, Shiv, come.
If they don't kill me now, Sean as hell's going to kill me tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'll walk in. Super on my guard.
She goes into the elevator and clearly it's top floor. Don't be scared, Shiv. Don't be scared.
Well, you're scaring the living shit out of me the way you're talking.
We're gonna save the boys. We're gonna save them.
What is happening with them?
Save them.
Where are they? Do you know?
I know the lovers are going. I couldn't save them. Can save you though.
I mean, you have a perfectly fine imagination, but how do you know that they will die? And that you can, and if they are, that you can save them? How? You're just this little girl.
I just do. She looks at you with these vortex, these pools of some eyes, and you feel like there's something behind these like hypnotizing discs of eyes. As you stare at them too long, it feels like drowning, and then the moment you feel like that, you hear bing, like this is your floor. And she scurries out quickly.
I'm hesitant to press number like the ground floor button and just leave her there. I'm taking like my finest time because I'm very confused right now and very scared because the message and what she's saying, they kind of too much correlation between the two. But if she can help in any way, I think she needs to pursue it. So I'll step off the elevator.
Nervously, full of adrenaline and fear, walking like a tunnel of a hall. There's just one door in the end, and you see the knocking of Trixie's tiny hand as she hammers the door.
I'll move very slowly towards her.
The door opens and she scurries in. It feels like slow motion for you as she moves in with her oversized jumper and her curls dancing in the air. You feel nauseous, unsettled.
I really don't want to do this. Yeah, I'll follow her. Yeah, I'll follow her.
You enter a studio apartment, very modern. Living room, kitchen in one. Patio, all the windows, big windows, but all of them have massive blinds. It doesn't look lived in. It looks like it's a rental.
I'll look
You
around.
see Aiden he's wearing the black pants, white t-shirt, very relaxed, and he's holding the shoulders of Trixie. staring over her shoulder at you, very concerned. As you I'm guessing you're slamming, closing the door behind you.
No, I'm keeping it open. In
You're
case I
keeping it
need to.
open? Okay,
Yeah, in case I need to get the hell out of Dodge.
You hear Trixie almost scream, crying. Why did you do it, Aiden? Why did you do it? Why did you betray them? Why did you do it? I know what you did. I know what you did. She's sobbing. You can't see her face, but you hear someone hysterically almost crying out the words. They're gonna die now. They're gonna die. They're gonna kiss the sun, Aiden. You killed them. Why did you do this?
I'm just observing for right now.
He looks startled and confused, and then he looks up to the sky and he grabs Trixie and holds her to his chest hard. He puts his head into her hair and he nestles her where she you can hear her crying is almost like screaming in sadness and anger.
How is he towards? So he's. How is he towards her? Is it with is it
compassion?
He's not
compassion.
threatening towards her.
No.
Okay.
He's calm. He looks at you, and it's a gaze of so sorrow, so sadness. But you feel an enormous, almost you want to go deeper into, you want to go into the room. But there's something in you, something very difficult to put your finger on that lures you in. Almost you unwillingly you shut the door and you move in.
I don't. I'm not pretending to understand what's going on. But Trixie said that you could help save my friends. Anything. Whatever I can give you to help me with that, I will.
He breathes. But it's almost like a breathless thing, it's almost just a physical mechanics. Trixie, can you give me 2 seconds? 2 seconds. He pulls her away. You see he's covered in blood now.
Did you hurt her? Trixie,
No.
come here.
She moves towards you, and I wish I could explain everything now. I can't. Fuck. This is not how it was. If she wasn't. Fuck, he says.
I thought I read your intentions in the garage as something protective, as you actually meant that, the words that you said.
I meant every goddamn word, Shiv. Every goddamn word I've said I've meant.
Trixie, are you bleeding? I'm sorry. Are you okay?
You see her eyes are it's blood all over her face, and she's rubbing it. I don't understand. The lovers, they're gonna die. I'm losing my family, Shiv.
Where are
I'm
you?
losing my girlfriends.
Where are you caught, honey? I don't know how deep into the apartment I am, but I kind of.
You've been almost like sat on the couch.
Right.
And she's. I need you to be still for a minute, Shiv.
Who says that?
He does.
Why?
Still. And the room shakes, like the sensation again, and you feel like you just want to like rest in yourself and be still.
Okay.
He kneels in front of you and he caresses your cheek for a minute and it feels extremely intimate. And he looks very sad. I just need you to be still for a minute. Just a minute. Trixie. Little sister, please, come here. He asks her and she gets up and she's still shaking and crying. I need to talk to the goddess. I need you to sleep and I need to talk to the goddess now. What happens next in the room is very difficult for you to understand because you feel like your mind can't really grasp it and you're in and out of consciousness. You don't know if someone's fucking with your mind or your mind can't really grasp what it's saying. You see the Trixie character, the person that you know as Trixie. She almost seems taller, her hair longer, more golden, regal. And you see Aiden kneeling in front. There's something going on. As I say, it's like its images like blinking, almost like he's being like hand on the head forgiven or something. The next thing you remember is that you're being first and foremost kissed on the lips, and it feels natural and comforting. You hear someone, like obviously Aiden, whispering, "Do not believe everything. I am not as vile as you think. Believe in me, my love." You feel enormous pressure on your neck and ecstasy bliss. And then you feel like your pulse is fading as the horses gallop to a slower pace. And you know you're dying.
Why?
You've been cradled for a minute. Your head nestling in his neck. You're not really sure what's happening. Take this. He gives you a note. Be strong, Shiv. The cop next will demand everything from you. And don't believe them. You feel a light kiss on your forehead as you feel like you can't really breathe anymore. Then all of a sudden you feel something like drizzling lightly on your lips. And as them you feel like an enormous hunger, a need for whatever you're given. As soon as you feel it, you almost feel like your body is definitely dying. You're dying. Also, you feel like something horrible is coming as you do so. Something gruesome at the horizon. You see Aiden taking off his t-shirt, bloodied. Over his shoulder, you hear him whisper something. You think it's maybe in German. You're not sure. Immer dir. Immer dir. Ship. As he walks towards the balcony. You hear a thunder and a roar that scares you. And you feel like something is pulling you into deep sleep. Like you need to hide from whatever's coming beyond the curtains. The last thing you see is Aiden's back curls, engulfed in flames. As you fall into deep sleep, safely away from the lights of the balcony doors. And so begins the first night. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, players. The mini prelude. In the prelude is no.
That's some
That's
heavy
it
shit.
for today. I know that
Speechless.
that's some heavy shit. It will all make sense later on.
I doubt that very much.
But yeah, there is method to this horrendous madness. But yes, now our players have entered the world of darkness. And we are officially into Vampire the Masquerade. But yeah, that was a lot. That was an embrace. And our take on it anyway. My take on it anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully you stay tuned and join us further down this rabbit hole with my players and see whatever horrible shit I'm going to throw at them, because there's going to be a bit.
Yeah, what clan
And
are all
maybe
these,
some of
for
these
example?
I will not tell yet. We'll have to see next episode to find out what clans they are.
Yeah. Check out
And
the
if you
follow
like it,
button and the...
Yep, follow,
like,
comment.
send help.
Yes. And don't follow little girls into dark apartments
a dark apartment
with murderers.
The fan.
Don't do crime. It doesn't pay.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
Not in
and,
Texas anyway.
This is.
Uh,
But yeah, that was the intense conclusion of episode 3, the first night. So I hope to see you guys next week as we continue our story and see what happens next to our characters and players. So I'm signing out. Bye.
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 I did